You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAK Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody. God. Welcome to It Takes All Kinds Podcast, episode 118. We're recording this on Wednesday, June 7th. You're hearing this on Friday, June 9th.
Is everything all right? What's going on? What's going on between you guys, huh?
I'm so pissed off about this Baby Gronk. Baby
The
Gronk,
what?
Baby Gronk, Livvy Dunne, Baby Diggs, Drip
I
King.
didn't know we were going to start like this.
And Carson over here has a completely different viewpoint than me on this, and it's really
Okay, you want to... We'll get into it. But we're playing the video first because we need the context.
right. No, hit the clip, dude.
Then it's just I'm playing the first video. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not.
Baby Gronk just stole Livvy from the Drip King. On his visit to LSU, Baby Gronk rizzed up Livvy and they started dating. They are so in love, Baby Gronk got Livvy's name tattooed on his arm. Is Baby Gronk the new Drip King, or is Livvy just using him for clout? Baby Gronk...
I think Baby Gronk has every right to do what he did.
I can't.
Because if he's got the riz to show, I mean, think about it. If he's got the riz to riz Livvy Dunne, think about it.
Listen, man.
He's got all the right in the world to do that.
Can you let me talk?
Fine.
I used to have a lot of respect for you, and I don't know how you can watch that and not immediately feel bad and see what's wrong against the Drip King. I mean, it's plain and simple. You can't do that.
It's so funny to me that you think the Drip King...
If you're Baby Gronk, if you're Baby Diggs, I don't care who you are, you cannot take someone else's Riz chick like that.
If you got the Riz, I'm sorry, but
That's what I'm saying.
So now you're on his side.
yeah.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
Did you
care.
guys talk
I'm
about this before you got here?
No. No.
I'm telling you right now, you can't do that.
All I know is that the world's going to be a better place if with Baby Gronk around.
Yeah, but you don't have Riz.
The Drip King. It's the Drip King.
No Riz on
Why
this
does
side
he
of the
call
camera.
it the Drip
Carson
King then?
L. Riz.
Why is he called the Drip King then? Why do you think his name's the Drip King?
Because he always got his drip. He's got no Riz.
Yeah.
You have to have Riz to have drip.
No.
Nope. That's why he doesn't have Livvy anymore.
Yeah, because he got fucking taken.
And you're saying that Gronk has more drip than the Drip
Absolutely.
the Drip King?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd almost argue that he's the new Drip King.
I think that's a false statement. And then I think you're bringing up a lot of fake news right now. And I think you better tone it back.
These ad hominem
I think you
attacks
better
have got
tone it
to
back.
stop, dude.
I think you better tone it back there.
These ad hominem.
Newsmax. All right, Newsmax.
No. All right, chill out, dude. Enough.
Fuck Baby Gronk.
He's class of 31's top prospect. He's already got 101.
Yeah,
He's
but
gonna be
then
better
okay.
than the actual Gronk.
Yeah,
Okay.
think about it.
Well, if you say that, then watch this. Did you see what just came out? Watch this.
Baby Gronk cheated on Livvy Dunne. Baby Gronk, aka the new Riz King, is the #1 college football prospect in the country and was committed to LSU. But recently, he's been seen on recruiting visits all across the nation. He's even met with Nick Saban and Deion Sanders. Livvy is not happy about this. She might even get back together with the Drip King. Do you think Livvy will stay with Baby Gronk or get back with the Drip King? Baby
What do you have to say about that?
Hey,
7
once a
hours
cheater-
ago. 7 hours ago.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
So now you're against Baby Gronk. You're on my side again.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't just squander that Riz lead like that.
Whoever has the best Riz is the Rizzler, you know?
Right.
So are you guys on my side now?
I'm not on anyone's side.
He's me.
Whoever's got the most
All right,
Riz
fence sitter.
wins.
Okay, fence sitter. Okay, fucking CNN.
Whoever's got the most Riz wins.
Okay, well, Gavin just said once. So what? I'm gonna get back to you, fence sitter. Fucking centrist. Where do you side on this now that you have this new information?
Well, okay, so
apparently you didn't even know about.
I didn't. I had. Listen, I haven't gotten up to
7 hours ago.
I mean, I've been working a lot, so I haven't been keeping up with all this stuff. But Baby Gronk is honestly probably not even as talented as Baby Diggs. I think Baby Diggs needs to be brought into the equation here. I think he could probably be the new Riz God.
If we bring in Baby Diggs, can you answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll pull out the Baby Diggs video.
I'm hearing myself.
Baby Gronk may have just found his rival. Livvy Dunne's boyfriend, Baby Gronk, is the #1 college football prospect in the country. But his #1 spot was just challenged by his new enemy, Baby Diggs.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
Baby Diggs is an elite player who plays both wide receiver and quarterback. He is currently the #1 football player in the class of 2030 in New York. He also called out Baby Gronk to 1v1 him.
Baby Gronk, I'm calling you out, 1v1 me.
Who do you think would win in a 1v1? Baby Gronk or Baby Diggs? Baby Gronk may have just
I think
found...
Baby Diggs is
I think Baby Diggs.
I think Baby Diggs is juicing. Is what I was gonna say.
I think. I think Baby Diggs, is probably twice as talented because he's able to play both positions on the field. I don't think we've ever seen a two-way player like that in the NFL. He'd be the new Shohei Ohtani for the NFL.
I'll give you that. FNAF. I'll give you that. But now back
the bite of 87.
Now back to the question before. What do you think about Baby Gronk cheating on Livvy?
That's despicable. You squandered that Riz lead. You're gonna let the Drip King get back to that? That's ridiculous. Think about it, Baby Gronk.
So you're against the Baby Gronk fumbled the bag?
Yeah, he fumbled the bag. I mean, he got Livvy Dunne's. He was Livvy Dunne's boyfriend. He just fucking cheated on her with all these other colleges.
So who do you think now? The big question is the main argument here is who do you think deserves Livvy? Is it the Drip King, or is it Baby Gronk?
If Drip King can show that he's got the Riz to prove it, then yeah, of course, I think he's got it.
Well, what other competition is there? You said you lost the Riz if you fumbled the bag.
Well, I mean, he's got to build that Riz back up on Livvy.
Why does he have to build it up? He already had it, and then she fucking
cheated on him.
Well, actually, it was more Baby Gronk's fault. I won't blame it on her.
Livvy's just a fucking whore. Okay? She's a...
You know, normally I wouldn't let you say that on here, but... No, it's Baby Gronk. Baby Gronk's a man whore.
Hey, who's the one who's had 3 boyfriends in the past day?
Yeah,
but it's like Gavin said. Gavin did make a good point. Who has the most Riz?
They gotta have a Riz off.
I think they already did.
They have to have a 1v1 Riz off champion king crowned.
Well, where does Baby Diggs come into the equation?
He's got to start committing to colleges if he wants to Riz up Livvy, because Livvy is the only one that ever goes to LSU.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Riz off it is. I guess we'll see what happens with the Riz
I'm excited to
off.
see what happens next week on the Livvy Dunne, Riz King God, Livvy Dunne, Baby Gronk, Baby Diggs, Drip King,
Diggs.
Well, we'll keep you guys updated on this. That doesn't sound like we've come to a solution just yet.
And maybe we never will.
Maybe we never will. Maybe we never will.
I need more of that
I really
content
ruined
in my
my day.
fucking veins.
All right, let's try and move on. Can we try and move on from this?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's cool.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the It Takes All Kinds podcast, where we are joined
Something called truth.
by Gavin's little baby buster,
Little baby buddy.
little baby, tiny little baby brother, Sean McRaven.
Wow.
Sean, welcome back to the show.
Oh, I got to get that one meme sound of wow that played like 100 times in those videos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you just play the stalker sound instead? Oh, you found
Is
it. That
that
was
it?
quick.
Holy shit, that was fast. Sean, welcome back. I think this, if it wasn't true already, this has made you the most reoccurring guest on this show.
I still hold that title, yeah.
You still hold that title. And I don't think anybody
Unchallenged by anyone.
That's true. Nobody's ever put up to the challenge, but I'll tell you what, you put Gavin up to a challenge, and that's why you're back. We didn't want you to come back, but you had this this grand scheme, may I say manifesto,
Yeah.
that you wrote to Gavin. And
Kind of like
I'm going to set up a little bit, but I'll set it up.
kind of like Drip King and Baby Gronk.
Kinda. You're not wrong. I'll set up a little bit now, but I'll give you the full setup later. Gavin and Sean are going to go head to head in a Beatles Guess the Song Showdown. Because as you know, we already did Gavin the Human Shazam almost a year ago. And Gavin fucking smashed it. And we made a crazy discovery that we'll get into later. But Sean put out to the challenge and he thinks that he could beat Gavin at this. So we are so excited to get into that later,
And
folks.
if you don't mind,
I don't.
If it comes down to it, we need a Riz off, for lack of a better word.
Here we go.
The tiebreaker will be
I already
doing.
have a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying that just to further prove that I'm the best. It would be putting my playlist on shuffle and then both of us guessing them. I think
That sounds very biased.
No, it's very
that sounds
fair.
very
It's
biased.
very fair.
Do you guys share this playlist?
No.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Yeah, that does sound biased. And as the mediator, I will not put up with that.
The only reason I challenged him. That's right. Only reason I did it was because, he was playing Beatles Rock Band. You know who was playing right there with him?
When you guys are growing up,
Me.
Yeah.
when you guys are little babies.
Me.
Yeah, little baby Gronk.
That's true.
I'm
We'll
right
get-
there.
We'll get into that later. That's gonna be towards the end of the show. You're gonna have to stray tuned into it.
You're gonna have to.
I just
Yeah.
realized I need to move that. I need to move this light over just a little bit.
Something called
So do it in a
truth.
minute.
Truth
We
sets
also are going to be catching you guys up on our time at the casino. We learned how to gamble last week, and we did it. And
In style.
I think we won. I think we won gambling.
Do you have these little magnets around here all the time?
That one's just been on that
Okay.
candle for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, okay, good.
So
Good.
let me ask the question.
You thought you tracked it in?
We're also going to be. Ooh, this water bottle's too big. We're also going to be breaking down. I think you should leave season 3. So get ready for spoilers on that coming up. We also have a taste test, which I should have fucking grabbed. God damn it.
You can grab it while when you fix the light.
That's true. Be 15 minutes before I do that. We got a big taste test this week that we have been trying to do for 2 weeks. We've been
Quaking.
to do for 2 weeks now. And we finally fucking have it. It took Gavin getting it, and then for me to end up just getting it anyways.
I got it at Schnucks.
I got it at Target.
Oh, really? Okay.
Even
So
though I
I
said
guess
even though I said I wasn't going to shop there because of the gay pride stuff. It was there. It was still there. Front
gay
and
pride
center.
stuff?
Yeah, front and center.
well, it is.
I thought I
Missouri.
wanted to fuck a dude after I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys didn't feel that way either?
I kind of wanted to turn into a girl after I saw that.
Truth. Sensual. I didn't think about becoming a girl. I thought
Something
about
called
dudes when I
truth.
saw it.
Truth essential.
So we're gonna be doing that.
Have you ever thought about grooming?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about becoming a barber. Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty good at
I
grooming.
groom myself every night.
Some would say I'm probably. Ah, damn it. Some would say I'm even the best groomer.
Some would say that I wouldn't, but some would. We also have a next door drama that
I keep my hair very
we have
tight.
we have a threesome next door drama with the 3 of us.
And you got uncensored comments.
Two brothers and a bear.
You got.
We'll get to that later. I forgot about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Sean thought that was funny. Gavin didn't even hear it.
I did hear
Because he
it.
was too busy talking over me.
Yeah.
Too really fucking drinking.
Sucking. Fucking.
So without saying much more else, because we have so much to get to, let's get into it. So over the weekend on Saturday, as we mentioned in last week's episode, we went to
The barnyard.
What? We did go to the barnyard.
Yeah, we did.
We went to.
Oh yeah, I guess we did. Yeah, we did.
We
go
went
the
to
bar.
the casino. We won't say what casino. We know we could. It doesn't really matter.
We'll get to
Went to the
Did you bleep that last week?
casino. I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because he
Well,
said
it's
the
so
name
stupid.
he said the name of a restaurant as only at that location.
Because we were
Oh,
going
yeah.
there, and I was just like, I don't, you know.
And the episode was
Reasons.
released before we went, so
Oh, okay. Got it.
yeah.
So now we could say it, but who cares? It's my spot, so I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow my spot.
Yeah.
So we went there on Saturday, and it was. You've gambled before, Sean. You were the only one out of us who had gambled, right?
I'm a bit of a gambler.
You've dabbled, But not much, right? Like just one other
Nope.
time.
Yeah.
And Spencer hadn't
Two
gone.
other times actually. Jeez.
Oh, because you went to
making me look
the you went to the Native American casino.
went to the biggest one in the world.
Oh yeah.
No joke.
I forgot
It
about
actually
that.
was.
Because you could be 18 to go.
You
gamble
could.
on those.
You could.
So you've
I
been
forgot
twice.
about that.
Spencer has not been at all, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No, Spencer went with his Colorado buddies one time.
Oh, to a Native American casino.
No, to the one.
The same one?
we went to.
Oh, the
yeah.
one we went
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Because I wondered why he knew so much, but then I figured I was
And his
probably-
dad.
Well, right. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I figured his dad taught him because his dad came along with us.
Did he actually
you
come with
mean
you?
No,
mean
he was just there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he showed up.
You missed
Because
it.
he flicked the
He's a
back of my
regular
ear.
there.
He flicked the back of my ear whenever he walked by. And I'm like, who the fuck was that?
We'll beat this guy's ass.
Was
Yeah.
that the pit boss?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Was that
The pit master.
You turn around. He's like, I found a quarter. It's behind your ear. The pit master. Hey, but all the pit masters, they were cooking up ribs.
Or that pork, eh?
Where that porn at? So we went, and boy, oh boy, did we have the time of our lives. I had such a great fucking time. We were there from what? About 10:30 to 2 a.m.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
And the last like hour and a half was just me gambling and everybody watching.
Yeah.
Because I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I spent the most money I did. I just spent the most. Spencer
Some probably say.
spent
time.
a lot, but almost as much as me. But he was like, he was game hopping. He was trying to game the system, and he lost the Riz.
I mean, that's what I did too.
So well, yeah, but you didn't only spend like what, $20?
Yeah, 40
Not
bucks.
to call you out. 40
Technically
bucks?
$20. I won it and then lost it all.
Oh right. So. Spoiler alert: we did not play any table games.
Should have.
To be honest, I was just too intimidated.
I was very scared and also just thinking of the awkward interaction of like being like, can I get a buy-in?
2 games, please.
Two games, sir. Well, I was just hoping, and I think you might have been on the same page with me. When we went up to the table, we were about to walk up to play roulette. I was hoping that the pit master was going to look at us and be like, "You guys want to get in?" But he
No.
looked at us and then looked back down, and I was like,
He's got to pay attention.
If anything, they're probably going to tell you to get away.
Yeah.
"Watching
'Cause, like-
roulette, though."
Yes. Because
Really?
one time when we were there, I was there with JT and Jerry, and I think me and Charlie were watching them. We at the wheel. We were sitting by the wheel. And the guy was like, he's like, "You guys got to get back."
Well, maybe you weren't supposed to be so close to the wheel.
Well, I mean,
'cause- obviously.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. 'cause
But like,
You can
now
watch
we're gonna
roulette. You're not
fucking
going to
go in
cheat.
there and
You
grab
can't
the
cheat in roulette. You can
Yeah.
be like,
can you?
"No, you can't. How could you cheat in roulette?"
a magnet.
Well, yeah. Then you don't stand by the wheel.
I don't know. I made that up.
That's why you can't stand by
Actually.
the wheel. So we didn't do that because we were too scared. So we just played slots.
I wish they
all
had a
night.
Wheel of Fortune game there.
They do. They have a Wheel of Fortune slot.
Oh.
Slot.
Oh.
Don't slot shame. So we got there, and I knew right away. I told everybody we're only playing barn-themed animals and aquatic games. And nobody listened besides me. And guess what? I rizzed up.
You rizzed
Because
up and then
we-
rizzed out.
Well, we'll get to that, dude. Don't blow my load already. I knew right away that I wanted to play this game called... Fuck, what was it called? Hungry Piggies?
Rich Little Piggies.
Rich Little Piggies.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Rich Little Piggies. And we found the machine. And right away, sat down for like... Well, it wasn't right away. We did a couple games. We did a couple laps. And then I was like, we got to get to this game. We got to play Rich Little Piggies. And then so we walked up. It was just Spencer and I playing. And right away, within like 5 minutes, I was down like $60 from random slots. And then I had 30. I remember going from 36 and hitting a bunch of jackpots. And at the time, I had no idea what was going on. And I went from 36 to $122.
Yep.
On within 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Like, this is the game to play. And then, we jumped around a couple
The
different
piggies
slots.
were nice to you.
The piggies were good. We jumped around to a few other slots, but nothing was hitting like the piggies were. I think everybody was in
Gotta give.
agreement on that, even though I was the one going up.
Kept us crawling back.
It's crazy because as soon as we got up, people sat down. No joke.
Right.
They wanted to steal our.
Yeah.
Well, because I was being like obnoxious and annoying about it.
Also, we purposely turned the game volume all the way up.
Oh yeah. So if you go play Rich Little Piggies, the
Please
key,
turn the game up all the way up.
All the way up.
you got to turn it up or you won't be hitting jackpots. And at one point, I was 2 off of hitting the grand jackpot. I was 2 coins away.
Yeah, which was like 919 or something like that at that time.
900.
Yeah.
And then I got a couple of the grand ones, which was like 14,000. And I turned to the guys and I said, "This is gonna change my life." And then
Yeah, that's a lot of piggy games.
Yeah,
That's a lot of piggy games.
piggy games.
Because I would have
And
just
it
kept
doesn't
playing.
it doesn't compound over playing. It goes away after those free games.
If I would have gotten that 14,000, I would have kept playing with it until I lost it all.
I believe it.
No, I wouldn't have done that. I said my goal was that I set out. I said, okay, is this how much? I didn't even spend how much I was planning on spending.
That's
I spent-
good.
I spent $20 less than
I spent $500.
I spent $5,000. I spent $20 less than I was planning on spending. But
So really, you saved money.
yeah,
If you think about it.
Really, you won.
but I was like, okay, my goal is to either hit big on something or keep playing, and then towards the end of my allotted money, I'm going to try and win it all back. Neither of them happened. So I just kept playing. It was just fun. But I kept winning on the piggies game. Small victories, I think I went up I think the most I went up at a time was like maybe $30.
Yeah, I
at
think you
one
went up
point.
40 once.
Yeah, because I got like from 20 to 60.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed that after you get a few good hits, your luck starts dwindling. And
The
then it all
game
runs
knows
out.
that, and it's like really, really frustrating to watch.
That's why I should have been game hopping, but I knew how annoyed you guys were, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep playing until it runs out because I'm not gonna try and get up and just start winning again.
Because we were technically really playing like penny slots. We were playing like 75,
Right, yeah.
75 cents a spin. So it's
Just to keep playing more.
Yeah.
I think next time I'm gonna do bigger denominations.
Denominations.
yeah. It was I've
been going
we
on my
could have
lunch break every day.
we could have showed we could have gotten some more cigars. He tried lighting a cigar and kept trying to light it for like an hour.
Well, it's because I wasn't sucking it in enough.
Oh, I see.
I had to
He
get
wasn't
those big
puffing and he wasn't puffing and chuffing.
And then once I did, I was just walking around.
You were right chuffed with yourself after
I was
that.
walking around with it in my teeth going,
Right, chap.
Yeah, right chuffed.
yeah, so I smoked a cigar, and Gavin and I were at the Gar bar, and I had an ashtray next to me, and I don't smoke ever.
You guys were
Only
fucking
for
chain
memes.
smoking. It felt like after.
Fake cigarettes, of course.
Yeah, but it was
Not even. That's not
God,
even like
it
a
was-
joke or trying to cover something up. They're literally just fake cigarettes. But yeah, we
you offered them to me. I'm like, fuck no.
were chain smoking. As soon as we got there, we were all chuffing.
We all had a cigarette in the hand.
But the cigar was real, and so we were at the bar, and I was ashing it into an ashtray.
And it fell
And
apart.
I was trying to blow something off of the cigar, and then I just blew into the ashtray, and it all went whoof, and it all came out. And I was just like,
Was that at the bar?
Yeah. While we were
it was
waiting for a
just Gavin
drink.
and I just went, and then I just like pushed it aside and stood somewhere else. Because it was like too much to like do anything with, so I was like, well, that's fucked.
There's a really high. Just a lot of people there. I was not expecting that many people. I figured maybe it'd be a little bit less.
And a lot of old people.
Yeah.
We
It
kept
was-
sitting next to old people.
It
They
was
were very nice.
Yeah, they were nice. The old lady that was sitting next to you on like the bank piggy one on the other side.
Yeah, I like that one. better.
She was giving us tips. She said
yeah.
I said, yo, you should bet more per spin, and she's like, no, because it resets the pigs.
You gotta start. You
Yeah.
gotta start there.
Yeah.
You can't just try and get there.
Yeah,
Well, and so were the other guy on the other side when we switched back over.
yeah.
He was giving tips. He was telling me all how to play the game.
Yeah,
I didn't even
it
know how
said
to
2
play it.
coins will make the jackpot go. only
Right, not every
sometimes.
time,
Yeah.
which is fucking stupid.
But he was chain smoking too.
He was.
He would win and then he'd smoke a cigarette. I'm not even kidding. He'd win a big amount of money and then he'd go.
Gotta reward yourself.
And
Right.
He would let it sit. He'd just sit at the same slot and just go. And just smoke.
Reward.
And then yeah.
That's your little reward.
Yeah.
But whenever I got my first comeuppance and won like that $70 hit,
Mm-hmm.
the lady next to me, because everybody was saying, you got to take it out. You got to take it out. And I was like, why? I'm like, I only went up, like, I only made 20 profit. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And the lady next to me, like, looks me dead in the eyes and she goes, you got to take that out. You got to take that out.
And
I
I
was like,
I
"Oh,
got
yeah, it's all good. I'm
there.
just
I got there
playing."
and put in a 20.
Right.
And I won $18 and I was like, I'm pulling out. So then I just kind of walked around with this voucher for like most of the time and then cashed it in and then ended up cashing out all my money I brought. It's just like
because you did it
spending
again.
all of it.
Right.
Yeah, I gambled all of it. I kept hopping games. I won a couple here and there, but then
You gotta pay big to win big.
Mm-hmm.
there were some really bad
That's
machines there though. Like it was insanely bad. Nothing ever hit.
That's why I was
The
on
piggies were consistently like at least you would maybe hit once every 10.
Mm-hmm. Piggies were good to me. I kept saying
And
it.
you have to you like inflate these piggies with coins. These piggies eat the coins
You
and
feed
after
them.
they pop, then you either get like free games, number of wilds, or or you pay into the pot.
Yeah, you paid a pot.
Yeah, but I kept saying you got to give.
You gotta give. And then at one point I kept winning only when Sean was sitting next to
Yeah.
me. So I kept making Gavin and Spencer go away so I could win.
It was really funny because it was like a character was appearing before my eyes of like being very superstitious of like the way you're doing things. Like
I didn't actually give a fuck at all.
Well, you
I
were
just
like-
wanted to make a big deal about it.
it was just really funny.
For no
that-
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I would make you guys go away, I would just look at Sean and
The
laugh.
next day, I was so burned out. I was like, "Holy shit!"
I was ready to go back.
I
I was ready to win it back.
I was ready to win it back.
That's what the casinos don't want you to do. They don't want you to come back
because they know you'll win it.
because they know you'll win it.
It's like that picture of the guy mining for diamonds, and he's
That's
about
right.
to hit big.
And he
Like-
just decides to
like
And
walk
he
away.
Decides to walk away.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I gotta get up and change the camera.
but I feel like I was very depleted on dopamine because I felt like my mouth was really dry and like my eyes were just very dilated. Whereas, like the next day I was
Mine was
like,
too because I was smoking cigarettes.
well,
Fake
I
ones.
was,
Fake
I was,
Fake cigarettes.
I was like really, really burned out the next day. I was just very like, I need to be looking at something exciting or else I'm going to fall asleep.
You were like, you needed stimulation.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Is the simulation? You know, the stipulation.
The stipulation.
Stimulate your senses.
Keep talking. I'm gonna get the thing.
Surround sound.
Sean, what was your favorite?
Favorite point of the casino night?
Yeah.
Probably when we left.
I started dancing.
I was ready to fucking go. Tell you what.
We started dancing to like this video board in the lobby,
That was pretty funny.
and then like people thought we were legitimately like actually getting down.
We're having a flash mob.
And then I
Yeah.
started doing my Molly face, and then the guy was like, "Oh,
He did.
yeah, oh."
I was
you
too
get,
far
you
gone.
went like when we
yeah.
got in the elevator, and then people were like oh,
I forgot I did that.
very But I followed this guy and
You followed him in.
no, like he was also going to the casino and he he looked like Andrew Tate.
Cobra
showed-
Tate.
Yeah, I showed Sean him.
I wanted to see him.
He was wearing he wore a black shirt with jeans and had a lot of tattoos and drove in a BMW.
That-osh.
Drove in a BMW.
So you met Andrew Tate.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was. I also I just noticed that it was also just kind of like depressing.
Oh yeah.
After a while, it was very like,
Oh yeah.
wow, you know what I mean? Like it was like, wow, this is really like very cool. And then I was like, looking around, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, this is really weird.
I feel like a dick for saying this, but like that was kind of why I kept making a big deal out of like little wins because I was just like, fuck all these fucking like, fuck all these addicts.
Yeah.
Like, I was
I'm
gonna
a
fucking-
first timer.
Yeah, I was like, oh look at. I was like, oh yeah, look at that.
The guy who sat down immediately afterwards put in like $300.
He's like,
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah. And then every time
After we got up.
yeah,
and
after
left?
we got up, the guy in the orange jumpsuit, he would this is the way he'd do it every time. He'd go 75, 150, 250, go all the way up and then go all the way back
Oh.
down. So he'd click 1 2 3, he'd go 1 2 3 4 1 and then click the spin.
He was playing
every
all of
single
them.
time.
He's playing.
No.
Oh, he wouldn't even.
He would click them all as like a
Oh boy.
like he was going and he was losing every dime. Like it was crazy.
I did see a screen tapper
Yeah.
lady when we were passing by doing this on the screen.
we had to join in a little bit.
We did. Well, yeah. Whenever the piggies were not doing good for me, I
Yeah,
would
tap them.
I would tap it once and then he'd oink at me.
I didn't
yeah.
think they would oink back.
They did.
I did.
Oh, they talk back.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that shit.
Money
when
talk.
when you clap, that shit clap back.
God.
Man.
So yeah, moving into
Yeah. So NBA Finals. We keep talking about NBA Finals, but Gavin, you brought up something that made me laugh, and we can keep it real short. You told me that you went and watched the first game of the NBA Finals at a restaurant by yourself.
Uh-huh.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
What do you care to say? What restaurant?
No.
Okay.
It was a good sandwich shop though. Really good.
Oh, okay. I remember.
They play
where.
live music there.
A
And
sandwich
you were-
shop?
Yeah, it's like a
Jersey Mike's.
yeah. No,
So you
no,
set
it was
out-
like
Yeah.
I set out with a goal to, like a joke that some girls girls and guys on TikTok is like looking confused in the Home Depot aisle, looking confused in the TJ Maxx produce aisle.
Okay.
And
TJ Maxx produce.
that is supposed to like attract a woman or a guy to you.
Okay.
Because it's like a guy will be like, "Oh, you need help?" Or "What are you looking for?" Or,
Okay.
something like that. So I said I'm going to go look confused in a restaurant because this restaurant I really like, and I was like, I really want to go out and enjoy myself. And I guess a couple of my friends were off work that day, but I did not talk to them all day, so I didn't know. I didn't tell them I was going anywhere. So
They showed up?
no. No, that would be really cool if they
That would
did.
be
but
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah. So it's just
Where am I?
Just finishing up?
Where am I?
I went to this restaurant first, ate my sandwich, and then my parking meter was up. So I was like, I'm gonna go to a bar.
So then you sat in your car and watched on your phone.
Yeah, no.
And drink beer.
I went to Soulard and went to a bar down there, and watched and sat at the bar.
Nice.
It was really funny because he came with his wife, and I was laughing every time Jokic would make a turnaround jumper because it looked so stupid. And he went like. I was like, that's so like OP. Like I like 2 years, and I was.
That's so MLG.
Yeah, I was like, how do you even defend that? It was like ridiculous. He was just hitting these killer shots over and over again,
Mhm.
and he wanted the Heat to win. So
And he was like, "You by yourself?" Or?
yeah, but yeah, I was by myself. I was just. I probably could ask a couple people if they wanted to come with me, but it's not
But where's the fun in that?
right.
Right.
And that's why I was like, I'm gonna go to a place by myself. You know what I mean? Like enjoy.
And then you have to hear about people saying, "Oh, you had 6 beers. You shouldn't drive."
yeah,
home."
yeah. Like
Oh,
all
you
that
had
stuff.
12 beers. You're not okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You didn't see me last night
yeah.
Didn't ask me about it last night or the night before
And
that.
I got home just fine.
because you guys weren't there.
So had that, and then came home and played MLB The Show. We were really fucking ass at it, and this guy messaged me to join his party. Like,
And did you?
No, I did not.
That usually means you're going to get your ass chewed out.
Yeah, because
Like, make fun of.
we got like one hit. Like we were really bad at MLB The Show that game. So,
Get better.
but it was a lot of fun. Just going out and enjoying myself for what it was.
yourself?
Yeah, by
Alright.
myself, just doing what I need to do.
Okay, so I saw you send me a. Do you have a picture of it still? Did
Oh,
you
what?
save it? The graffiti.
Yeah, I do.
The graffiti in question.
Yeah.
There was some graffiti that Gavin found on the side of a building. As far as we know, he didn't do it. Police.
You just won't confess to it?
He will not confess.
I'm
to
never
it.
gonna fess up to that.
And all I remember is
What the-
it had something to do. I
What?
think so.
That left side. Like
It looks like a pair of feet.
that, yeah.
What is that?
Oh.
Oh, I thought it
Don't
was
take you out of
somebody's
the
feet.
foot.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll get into that. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of freaky. That invention is very freaky. It's weird.
with the eyes.
Yeah.
So graffiti.
So anyway, what I wanted to do for your post was I wanted to put your text over this, where it says I'm thinking about those beans,
oh, it is the.
and then
piggies.
it's I'm thinking about those piggies again.
You should have.
I was trying to. I couldn't get it to fucking copy.
Oh, come on, dude.
But anyway, so it says YouTube Gloria Masters Freemason child sex survivor.
So I mean,
I was going to Taco Bell. That's the route I take to get to Taco Bell, and
okay.
the buildings are very decrepit on that side of Del Mar.
Have you looked it up
Can you
yet?
spell it out? No, I have not.
GLOR
No, just read it. Gloria, what?
Masters.
Masters.
Uh-huh.
Masters.
Uh-huh.
Child. What was it again?
Freemason.
Freemason child sex survivor.
Freemason. Type with one hand.
Child sex.
I gotta do it exactly how
Survivor.
they said too. So
Well, it said just YouTube Glory Masters, and I think it's supposed to be like YouTube Glory Masters, which is what it is, and then it's about a Freemason child sex survivor.
today on Unfiltered Stories, it's your Gloria Masters heartbreaking experience. Gloria. Okay, so
This is just graffiti on the side of a building that's
I mean, yeah,
think
that's-
abandoned.
it sounds bad. Are they like? Is it just because they're trying to call out Freemasons?
I don't fucking know.
I guess.
Is that her?
Yeah, I guess so.
And asking him if, saying to him, "Oh look, I'll sacrifice her if."
Okay. I don't know.
It was really funny just because I've seen that so many times, and I got to a position where I was behind a couple cars, so I was able to finally photograph
So it's
it.
been there for a while.
At least a couple weeks. It's newer. It's
Okay,
It's
fresh.
newer. It's So it's bizarre because it's like in the Central West End. So it's like right
I
there.
really
yeah.
wonder why they're so adamant about. Was it close to a Freemason place or something?
Yeah,
It
I don't
sounds like
think
this
so.
person's British.
I don't think so. This person just really wanted to spread the good word.
Okay.
Or the bad word.
Or
Can't
the
fault
bad,
him for
yeah.
that. So I saw a billboard, and of course I don't have a picture of it. So hopefully next time I see it, I can get one. I don't remember what it was for, but all I know is it said "Pump the Dump" on it. This is a billboard, no spray paint. This is a billboard about something that said "Pump the Dump." You can try and find it, but I could not find anything. But I do not know what it was for. But I saw it, and I was like, that's fucking a weird thing to put on a billboard. And I was like, is it about crypto?
Maybe
Well,
it's
that's
maybe
pump
it's
and
about
dump.
maybe it's about guys that clean out your septic tank.
Oh, I have seen that.
I bet it was.
I
That's
think
a
it
good
is
point.
that.
Actually,
I
could
think
be.
it's something like that. Yeah.
That would make. That's the only thing that would make sense.
I mean, I was kind of half joking, but maybe some people need to pump the dump.
Well, because I don't know what else it'd be. All I know is the crypto pump and dumps. I don't know about pump the dumps.
Truth Central.
Oh, that could be it too.
Yeah.
Could be Trope Central.
So
So, anyways, billboard talk. Big billboard talk, big things. Gavin, tell me about WWE. I mean, www.com. Well,
I like the fact that it fades out right there.
Yeah, that's really good.
I like that a lot.
yeah, good job, dude.
How did you
so
get your voice to do that?
I did it all myself, all analog. Yeah, so Apple had their worldwide developers.
Sorry, what?
Apple had their worldwide developers conference, which is where they announced.
Where'd they have that at?
Cupertino. Not quite New York.
Oh, okay.
Pretty close though. Like
Oh yeah,
the other side of the United States, but pretty close.
If you go around the other side,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you been on the other
If you
side?
find the Northwest Passage, then you'll be able to get there pretty
If
easy.
you find the Trail of Tears, you can get there real quick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. So anyway, the Apple Tim Apple had a worldwide developers conference where they announced like the next iterations of basically where they're going, where they plan on going with the user interface, the UI, the user interface.
We were
No.
having trouble with
No.
that
Yeah, we were
earlier.
Now, Gavin, before you go on, when is Apple going to call it quits?
Apple calls
Haven't
it
they done it enough? Haven't they done enough?
No, I don't think they.
Don't
they're
we
just
have
getting
enough
started.
iPhones?
They're just getting started. It seems like so.
When is the iPhone 20 gonna come out?
Oh, it's going to have like 20 apps.
It's gonna be like this long.
It's gonna look like a
How
sword.
long? That's so long.
It's fucking long.
That's so long.
So they announced iOS 17, watchOS 7, watchOS 8, 9. I don't even know what they're on now. The
iOS. I thought it was like 17.
69.
No, it is. I'm saying like.
iOS 69 with your mom.
Dude, when is that gonna come out next year?
Probably at this rate.
So they announced iPad OS 17. They also
When's MaxiPad 17
and
coming out?
Mac OS Sonoma. So
Sonoma, Bahama.
yeah.
Bahama, pretty mama.
So it's I don't know, they're very incremental updates. One of the coolest things that they
Inconsequential.
introduced is that if you have your iPhone turned landscape and plugged in, then it turns into like this clock.
That's going to be on 17?
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool.
And
Is
then-
that a stand you have to buy?
Actually, no, you don't. You just need to have your phone plugged in and turn landscape.
But what is
I've tried
that
it.
thing that it's on?
that's just a stand that I think is.
Carson needs that.
I would really like that.
Yeah, I think that's a stand that either Apple produced or like Belkin or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing because it was like 5 hours. It was ridiculously long.
I really like that.
But yeah, you can customize it to like what you want to see, and then at night it can turn red too, because it's hard
Like the
on your
Devil's
eyes.
Night?
Yeah. So,
I'm just gonna turn it face down anyway.
yeah.
I
There's
don't.
there's
Shut
also
Shut
um,
the fuck up.
there's a journaling app that they're adding. There is yeah, I know.
What is that?
Like journaling is in like like my mental health day. Kind
Oh,
of
I saw that.
Yeah,
People are making a big deal about that. I'm like,
because I think you can
It's just
share with
journaling.
people like what it is.
well, can I talk? Why were people making a big deal about that? I'm like, it's literally just a journal. They were like, Apple is coming out with a way to check if you're depressed or not. And
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
I mean, I guess it's just quote unquote better access to healthcare. Better access to mental health care.
ugh, that's a load of
But-
bullshit. That's so
but,
fucking stupid.
What a crack of bullshit.
And maybe I'm speaking out of my ass, and I'm sorry if I am, but from what I saw and looked into, it sounds the way that I was seeing it perceived, put out there to me was like, this is a way for now you can see if you're depressed or not, thanks to Apple.
I don't know about that, but
So that's what I saw,
great.
and it seems like
I don't know.
Pretty
I don't.
silly.
I seriously don't know about it. So but I've seen the journaling app, and I don't think that
Okay.
it's probably just to be like keep track of your mental health virtually kind of thing.
which is good. I think
Yeah,
that's
do
good.
that, but
But don't try and
don't try and make
Pitch
it
it
like
to
a
me.
diagnosis type shit because
Yeah.
people are gonna post that on TikTok and fucking Twitter and be like, "Look, guys, I'm autistic."
right. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I just found out that the vaccines gave me autism
Yeah.
thanks to Apple.
Yeah. So anyway,
Proves it right here.
Proved it right
They
here.
also said that
Thanks, Soros.
I thought that Apple already kind of did this, but now they're using more like AI, for lack of a better word. They didn't use AI. They didn't say AI in this entire keynote, which
Damn
is
Apple.
interesting. Because Google went all AI. They kept saying AI. They said it like 300 times in that keynote. Yeah. What's up, Carson?
Real quick question: are they not doing the keynotes live on stage
No, they
anymore?
are.
They are.
No,
Everything
you know
I
what?
saw
I guess
was on
no. I guess they don't know.
'Cause
No,
I
They
saw-
just do videos because the past couple
Right.
years during COVID and stuff like that, they did. It's really hot down here. I just noticed.
It is.
I'm on the verge of sweating.
Yeah. I'm peaking.
My ass is drenched.
Yeah, I guess they started recording them, and they held like for Worldwide Developers Conference. I don't think they've ever they do a little bit of stuff in person, like tech demos and stuff, but
Tactics.
but like they do like the general just announcement stuff over video and on a video board in front of the entire crowd, which I guess was outdoor this year.
I saw that.
Which
yeah.
I was like, that's fucking terrible. Like that's awful.
Was it outdoor in
The United States.
Yeah, it was in the continental United States.
United States?
Yeah, so there's also one of the big announcements that you've probably seen a million
Come
and one
on.
times is the
Give it
Apple
to me.
Vision Pro.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Oculus Rift, baby.
Yeah.
Apple version. Apple Vision.
I think it's WatchOS 10 is what it is.
Oh, it's Bill Gates.
Yeah, right
Damn
there.
Apple.
Okay, cool. My Mac just crashed.
Oh, thanks, Apple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Apple Vision. I think it's the Apple Vision Pro. I think that's correct. But another thing that
Wrong.
I already had the developer
Wrong.
beta, so I have iOS 17. technically.
Beta.
Humble
Yeah.
brag.
Beta.
Another thing they added is having your phone be goes in under the screen time, under the screen time like tab. Your Face ID will measure the distance between your face and the phone. So
And what's the point of that?
to be like it reduce eye strain. So
It'll
you
tell
can't
you
be
to
looking.
get the fuck away
Yeah,
from your
it
face.
tells. I tried it today and I'm like, wow, this is terrible. Because like I just look at my phone kind of like this,
Oof.
and
Sometimes I do
Yeah,
too. I can't-
but-
How far does it make you pull back?
like here. So they're trying to monitor my phone activity.
Can you believe what they're trying to do?
Yeah. So
Yeah, no thanks, Hitler.
So anyway, this Apple Vision like headset is its own thing. It's got its own operating system, and one of the cool things that just is that the Apple ecosystem is that you're able to say you buy one.
I'm not,
I know, but I'm saying like it's $3,500.
I
So
know.
it's
I'm aware.
like if you were to finance that over 12 months, it's
I have
$300.
that kind of money, Gavin.
It's $300 a month to like finance out, which is kind of ridiculous. But
How much a month?
$300 a month if you wanted
For
to
how
buy
many
it
months?
for 12 months. Which in those terms make it sound like not bad, but that's basically a car payment, you know.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, something even more than car payments.
So,
depending on you,
yeah.
and how much you're paying in interest.
Yeah. So anyway, if you look at your Mac
Looking at
with so like if you have your headset on, and you look at your Mac, it pulls up the tabs you have in your Mac
without
and
even.
having to touch the Mac. And it looks pretty cool because you have like 3 like screens on this virtual app that's like.
But you can also see through it.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that it's actually you're not seeing through it. That's actually a secondary LED screen
To show your eyes.
To show your eyes. That's correct.
But you are seeing. You're not seeing through it like it's glass.
Yeah.
You're seeing through a camera.
Yeah, and it scans your eyes. It's got like eye ID,
What the fuck
like it
is the
scans your
point of that?
like iris for
What is
ID.
the point of having a screen on the other side?
To show that
To
people.
talk to people.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's what
What'd
it
you
is.
say?
Wait, your eyes?
Yeah, like
Wait, what? Huh? I'm playing FNAF.
I'm playing FNAF. Hold on.
I'm playing FNAF. Hold on, Mom. Mom, I'm playing FNAF. Hold on 1 second.
but it doesn't come out until
Freddy's
like,
about to come out.
it doesn't come out until like 2024. So, one of the
Around Christmas time?
I think so.
No, I think it was like July or something weird, wasn't it?
But anyway,
I don't remember.
so
Oh, I
The one with the lady was funny.
lightly see his eyes.
You got to show the one with like the head on of the woman with them on.
but
Give me the one with the woman.
dude,
Unless it was a Photoshop thing, it could have been.
no, they definitely showed like
It was a head
So-
on.
yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. It looks like goggles. But yeah, here's the other one too.
That's the one, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
that has to be the one.
So that's not really her eyes. That's like a picture, a screen of her eyes.
yeah.
So on top of that, they also demoed FaceTime.
Right, because
So-
yeah.
So they demoed FaceTime, and you're thinking, how the hell are they showing that what my face is doing? Well, they're doing a 3D rendering of your face. They scan your face before you. That's like the setup process, and they give you an uncanny valley 3D model, and they present it to the people on FaceTime, which is
Their arms going through each other.
yeah.
Like in the meta video.
Yeah. Not quite. I don't think they're doing arms, but it's just like face animation and like eyes. But,
Ooh, that's
yeah,
scary
yeah,
sounding.
it's very.
Ooh, imagine being like on shrooms and just getting on that call.
Hold on, I gotta pull this up, but like.
Yeah, I did not. I knew they were doing FaceTime, but I didn't know the details of it.
Yeah. So it's like.
Oh wow! All right.
Fuck! I wish that this was any better at
Oh,
fucking zooming in.
boy.
But it's like a 3D model of your face
All right.
on top because it scans your whole face.
Uh-huh.
And puts it on top of like a body.
How does it scan your whole face if it's just
Because
on
it
your-
like you can pull it like this, like I said during the setup process.
You have to calibrate
it
it?
calibrates like to your face. Jesus Christ. So
I'm gonna do it to like a.
and you're probably wondering
devil.
what's the battery life on this thing? Is there fans, all that type of stuff?
Here we
I was
go.
wondering that.
So you get a battery pack that comes with it that can be plugged into the wall.
Put it on a.
Yeah,
goes
but
on your
it's like
back.
it's like a like a battery pack that you can put in your back pocket type of thing.
Oh, I thought it'd be like a.
you know how long
it should
the
be like a
back-
counterweight. That would make more sense.
You know the battery life on it is 2 hours,
Okay.
and they
to do
advertise
what though?
to like
Do everything.
And-
Dude, you could go through Brazzers catalog in that amount of time.
No, I mean, I'm
Good.
saying, no, and they advertise
Just scroll
watching
for
movies,
hours.
watching shows, that kind of thing.
Watching
But
movies.
you literally scroll with like your fingers. There's no controllers at all.
Okay.
They are not going to ever make controllers for this thing ever. And that is for
Sam Apple said so.
that is for certain. They're never going to do that because
Okay.
you use your hand to scroll. You literally go like this, and then to click you a pinch.
I guess it's just another calibrated thing to know where
Yeah.
my hand is.
Yep.
This is just something that I think.
Let's hear it.
I don't think this headset shit will ever catch on.
I think
I just don't think
I
it
think
will.
it will.
No one wants to wear this shit.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna
I
agree with
think
Gavin.
this
on that.
is this is a first iteration product.
Prodigy.
And project because these are for developers. You know, these are for video. Like honest to God, like people who are doing video conferences all the time, who are doing, you know, a lot, who are rich, who are able
Right.
to afford this, but like who are doing things from their home a lot more often than
Dude,
they
but
would
you
be
know
at
you're
home.
gonna see people in the fucking airport and
Oh yeah,
on
for
an
sure,
airplane
absolutely.
being like,
yeah, no, absolutely. And there's
Baby
actually,
Gronk just rizzed out the Liv
Yeah.
King.
So on top of that, there's
Did you
also
see
a
that?
there's also a dial on the side that you can
Okay.
crank up how much of the outside world you want to see. Not kidding.
I'm gonna wear
Sir?
them all day.
Sir, you have to get up your seat.
What?
Give up your seat.
What?
You just turn up the
It's on
fucking
the
TV,
side,
the
yeah,
screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in the
It
metaverse.
brings in either more of the background or less of the background.
I'm trying to pinch this ad.
and MKBHD has a good video about it, but he said that he was literally like sitting back. They never showed a video of like anyone demoing it because I think it's still like beta product stuff. But
It's like some beta stuff.
but like even like his hand was, he said his hand was like back here, like back, like it was just like
And
off
he
to
was
the side, and
controlling
he was
it?
still scrolling like it was just, and it said it was down here. And he could still scroll. Yeah. So it's
Damn, scrolling.
I think this is a first generation product to see how to gauge interest for one, and two, to be like, hey, we're able to do this technology. This is what we're able to do with it for this much money. And they're going to probably do like an SE version that'll be $500, $600, $700, $800, $500 to $2,000 probably.
Right.
range.
Once they see how it's working.
And are able to kind of make it cheaper. So that's an exciting thing to watch out for. But iOS 17, iPadOS 17 are coming in September, October-ish. Whenever they announce the new iPhone. The new iPhone will be launched with iOS 17 with it.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
They
you.
did
it comes
not-
out in June, right?
No.
What?
Check the release date of this thing. For
I
me
thought
real
like the
quick.
new iOS comes out in like June.
No.
It is June, buddy.
They announce
Like
it
later
in June.
June.
They announce it in June. And they don't release it until September, October. Like
Yeesh.
official release.
What did I update to last night?
Probably iOS 16.5
What,
or
I,
something.
what did I subscribe to last
What
night?
did I sub to that you sent me last night? It was a link. The fuck was that? With the cat?
Yeah, I think the cat got out.
Just search release date. Here, I'll bet you I'll find it before you do, motherfucker.
Well, I'm scrolling on the same page.
Apple headset set release date. No, I just clicked the wrong thing. God damn it. Release date. Early 2024 is all I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Early spring 2024.
But
See, that's the weird thing. Why don't they fucking
So it's-
wait till like Christmas? to
So then
release
the
it?
other thing that's weird is
I'm
that
serious.
So Santa can deliver.
Yes, Santa
So,
can bring me it.
one thing that's also strange is that it's running on Apple's M2 chip, which by the year 2024 they'll
Yeah,
probably
they-
have a new chip.
Probably just put it in and it's not
But it's still like if
Same,
you're
yeah.
going to be mass producing these,
we're gonna be masturbating them.
But it's its own operating system. It's going to have its own thing.
Mhm.
It's
Can I play Five Nights at Freddy's on it?
Mhm.
yeah, they'll probably have a good amount of games on there. But MKBHD said it was like one of the best looking screens he's ever looked at. Like it's like the quality of it is very, very nice compared to like say a Meta Quest or Oculus.
Right. I mean, I'd love to try one out. I've only used a real VR headset, an Oculus, one time in my life,
I've used
and I've
we used the
had
Meta
a like
Quest once.
such
Someone
an
brought it
anx-
over. to
Yeah,
our house.
that was when I tried it too.
Yeah,
and I had like such an anxiety
it's funny.
attack after.
It's interesting.
because I was in it, and then I was like, oh shit, this is starting to feel way too
That's,
real, and I had to get out.
I'm gonna end this, and we'll
I was
get
gonna say
into,
that's a very good
but we'll get-
transition.
yeah, it's a very good transition into the next segment of I Think You Should Leave season 3. Very good segue.
You know what we're talking
Dad,
about?
Do you know what we're referencing?
can you, Dad, breathe in it.
Yeah.
Dad, you gotta breathe in it. Sorry, that's my remix. Hope you don't mind. Okay, guys, if you don't want to hear any spoilers of I Think You Should Leave season 3,
You can watch it
you
in
need
2
to,
hours.
You need to skip ahead right now. I'm gonna give you. It'll probably be 15 to. We'll give it around 15 to 20 minutes. I don't know the exact time we'll talk about it, but just skip ahead if you don't want to hear any spoilers. Yeah. Anyways, so season 3 of I Think You Should Leave came out a week ago. Yesterday.
Mhm.
And we recorded that day, and we were like, we haven't watched it yet. We're going to watch it. We have since, Gavin and I have since watched all of it. Sean has seen some of it, so he can weigh in a little bit here and there.
And they're floating around on TikTok as well.
I really want to watch them again already because I feel like I feel like I kind of rushed it because I didn't give myself enough time to watch it. So like I watched the first 4 episodes from like 2:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. And then last
Prime
night
time.
I watched the last 2 pretty much from I think it was like 2:30 or like 2 to 3 a.m.
Because they're each 15 minutes long.
Oh shit, thank you. You want to okay,
Oh shit.
again.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for getting that. I really appreciate you getting that. I mean, first, we'll go into specifics, but first off, they were great. I mean, they were so good.
They were very good.
They were very good. I will say, and this is no knock on anybody, Tim Robinson or anybody. I didn't get that same feeling as I did the first time watching the first 2 seasons, but I also think that's because I went into those knowing nothing about the show. Besides seeing like a sketch that Gavin was like, watch this. So
Was
like
that the
haunted house.
Yep. Okay.
So I think I had too much prep, whereas like I shouldn't have thought much about it and then just watched it because I think I would have like, because this time I was like really like thinking about when the funny things were gonna happen, and I think that like got to me too much. But I had moments where I was in tears.
I was really giddy to watch it all, so I was trying to watch it as fast as possible. To be honest,
And that might just be me. I'm just saying that like I didn't get that same feeling as I did before, but I still fucking loved it. I don't know if we won't necessarily break it down like episode by episode or like in depth, but we'll just kind of talk from what we remember as like the first episodes until the last. Right off the bat,
a lot of these sketches are a little bit more long too. There's like 3 sketches per episode.
Yeah.
One of them's really long.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, there was a few that had like more sketches in it, but yeah, you're right. Most of them just had 3 longer sketches. Especially the last 2 episodes, where I think it was only like 2 sketches for each of them. I want to say. But the first episode has I really wish I could remember the name of it. What was the name of the Bachelor? What was the show called? Lover something. I can't remember, and I was going to look it up, and I completely forgot to. Let's see. Maybe we can just maybe I'll just search up. I think you should leave season 3, and I'll have like a sketch by sketch breakdown, because that might actually be way easier. Here we go. Season 3. Take me. Maybe Wikipedia will have it. It doesn't look like it does.
Well, don't focus on the name of it. Everybody will watch it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to fucking get the fucking name of it. Maybe this one. Fuck. Anyway, nope, it doesn't. Okay, so anyways, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, the Bachelor sketch was I was crying, laughing, cackling at first of all the thought of
It's Summer Lovin'.
Summer Lovin', yeah. When they brought up because they're like, they made it so serious at first. I'm like, okay, this hasn't gotten funny yet, but this is like, I like what's going on because, you know, Tim Robinson is a very average looking white guy and he's surrounded by all these like hunk dudes. And then they bring up that he's just wants to ride the zip line, and then they keep showing a montage of him doing like things on the zip line.
And they're like, we're voting you off because you didn't stop trying to ride the zip line.
And they're like,
he's too rough with it. He's too rough with it.
Shut up, Mike.
They brought the zip line expert. I wish I could remember like what they said the company he was
like
from
Adventure,
and everything.
Adventure 360 or something.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah.
And then they kept
they reference
like,
it later in an episode where they're like,
because it comes back.
Here's a look back at the best moments with David.
Right, that was the only time that a sketch came back was that one, because I think they knew what they had, but then they're like, you even were eating with the guys and you were finishing up quick so you could get on the zip line. And then he's like,
he starts crying.
Well, yeah. So that was the thing I wanted. There's a theme that this is the first episode or the first sketch where it starts in, but there's a theme throughout every episode, not every single episode, of like the growling, like pouting character that I know he's like,
And he's like crying.
Yeah, which was like, that like hit a part of my brain that like I've never seen anybody like do in comedy, is like the pouty and like kid growling, but as an adult. And that broke
Ronnie.
me so hard. Yeah,
That's
Ronnie. That sketch was just like I was like,
So
oh my god.
one of my favorite sketches. This was not spoiled to me at all. I'd seen a couple before, but the driving crooner was the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen. I was laughing my fucking ass off. I felt bad because
so
I was
weird.
laughing so loud. Because it starts out with like, oh, you know, someone got in a DUI last night, you know, after a work party.
You
He's like,
guys
hey,
see-
if you guys ever need a ride, call me.
Call me.
And then he picks him up, and then he picks up this guy after a bar, and it's just like starts. It cuts to him just going like this, wiggling his fingers and shit.
And you hear
And you're
like,
like, what the fuck is going
Right.
on? And then he's like, they're trying to make it look fake, and he keeps speeding up.
yeah, because he starts doing the growling thing in
Yeah.
that one too. He goes, they're trying to make it look fake.
And he's like, and the frat guys keep trying to kill me. They want to
kill me. He's like, what are you
They're like, I'm
talking
gonna
about?
fucking kill you, man.
Yeah. no.
Well, and then they're like, he's like, oh shit.
He's like, roll up the window. I want to see it. He's like, no, they're gonna steal the decals. They're gonna steal the decals.
And then he rolls him down. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
And then he's like,
driving
hey man, are you
crooner."
all right? He's like, yeah. It's just that if it, you know, like I'm here for a purpose.
Yeah.
And this is like my calling as a driving crooner. I want to make it happen.
I can make
And it's
so
like
much
after,
money
he's
off
like
this.
after,
I want to have multiple.
he's like after I fell into a river and a fish bumped me out with his big fat nose. This is how I knew it was my calling. But the other one was Jelly Bean, was the fact that he's like, I'll pay you if you get me to talk. He's like this fan of like silent movies.
Right.
And he's doing, and they're like, what is it? What is it? He's like, it's a fucking mop, or it's a fucking broom. I'm
Yeah.
sweeping. And then they tack $1 on.
The two ones that had to do with frat guys.
Where they're like,
Which I
he's like,
thought
I
was
wasn't
really
expecting
funny
it to
too.
be a hit with frat parties and bachelorette parties, but you know. And then he's like, Showtime.
Showtime.
Uh,
What is it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they keep like heckling him during. And that was good.
But the crooner one got ruined to me. Well, not ruined to me, but I knew before you texted me, because you texted me about it. But somebody posted a Sopranos meme where it's Tony's daughter is in the car with him, and it's like this scene where she asks
Are you in
him,
the mafia?
Yeah. But it's it's like you see like a floating hat and a floating cigar, and it says, "Dad, are you the driving crooner?" And I was like, I saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I had seen people saying driving crooner in tweets before that, and I was like, "What are these people fucking talking about?" And then Gavin's like, "You gotta watch it. I want to reference the driving crooner so bad."
It's so funny.
And I was like, "What is he talking about?" And so I had no idea that was gonna be a thing, but.
What was the one with the water? What was that
Yeah.
one called?
Team building workshop.
Yeah.
Whereas like there's a workshopper who's there, and he's like, you know, you don't want to put, you know, this guy who may be a mortal enemy with this guy on the team.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, fuck you.
That's what he starts doing. Where the growling.
Yeah.
He acts like he's throwing water on him.
He's like, hey.
Stop doing that.
Dude, stop.
It's like
doing
he keeps throwing water.
You
He keeps throwing imaginary water on me.
If you keep telling me to stop, I'm gonna keep doing it.
that.
And
Yeah.
then they get into like a fight afterward, or like someone actually pours water on him.
Yeah,
that one.
I forgot about that one. Too.
The other good one was Dirty Songs. I thought that one was really funny. Where they're like, yeah, man,
That was one of the last ones.
everybody, all my friends, we've been doing this since high school, and they invite like this old guy to come over and sing these dirty songs,
Right.
and he can't remember the lyrics.
Yeah. Well, we're jumping around a lot, but
Another one that I liked, but
okay.
Vulture ranked this one last, was Gelutol, where it's the hair growth pill.
okay.
And he's like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, he's talking about it with his friend, and he got at
Right,
this party,
yeah.
and this guy comes up to him, he's like, what the were you talking about Gelutol? And he's like, no, dude, we were talking about sex.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you were talking about Gelutol, weren't you? And then they kept talking about this pill, and he's like, I thought it was really good because
I liked
it was
it
very
a
much
lot.
like a paranoid person being like, "You were talking about me, weren't you?"
Right. And he's talking about
Yeah,
something
no
over
one's
there.
talking about you, bro.
Another one that made me cry laughing was the Darmine Doggy Door.
That's ranked number 1 here.
That's
on
ranked
Vulture.
number 1?
Yeah.
Dude, it's got so many layers of why it's funny. Like,
I thought that sketch was gonna end really quick, but it just kept going.
oh my god, it was so funny.
Yeah, I
and,
did
like,
keep going.
I had to keep rewinding him saying, Darmine Doggy Door. Fuck, what does he say? Better something. Yeah, like he's like saying the like tagline, but he's like,
Has this ever happened to you?
but he's like doing it like this.
yeah. What the fuck is wrong with it?
Darmine Doggy Door.
What kind of world we live in where the first thought is, I don't have to go to work tomorrow?
Right, and then the pig comes out. And dude, when that creature came through and it was the yellow with the fish light, I could not. I had to pause it because I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's just this weird hairy creature.
mask on. My
But-
neighbor thinks I'm trying. We're having a property line discrepancy, and
Right.
he keeps calling me a pig. And
Yeah.
I guess he thinks I'm Nixon or something.
But you don't see that at first. You see the creature because
Yeah.
he hasn't gotten enough sleep yet.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that one was incredible.
that one and The Bachelor, the Summer Lovin' are so fucking funny. And then
Connor O'Malley's sketch is rated number 5. Where
the
this one was one where it just kept going as well.
right, that one was a long.
That was a
sketch.
very long sketch, but that reminds me of a couple of people I've interacted with. Like, hey man, I've been trying so hard to think of this new video
Yeah.
idea. I gotta put out a new video.
I gotta do it. I wrote down cigars. What am I talking about? Was that his reference?
That
to
was
Crooner?
this. No. That was the casino thing.
No. This is about something else. I think. Because
Are you asking me about my cigar escapades?
this has to
Because
do with something in a
I've been chuffing those down like crazy. I ordered that pack last week. That was $89.
I thought maybe I was just referencing the crooner thing and I just wrote down cigars. Anyways.
The Eggman game too.
Oh, the Eggman one
Yeah,
was
it-
great. 6 eggs. 2.
What? I thought that
3 eggs.
You're like, what? That was 48.
I need to rewatch it again, but I think I have the voice down. 4 eggs. 2 eggs.
What the fuck?
Another great one, of
Paying it
course,
forward.
is my boss, Tim Heidecker.
Oh yeah, the
sketch he was
ABX
in.
heart monitor.
Was so fucking, again, another one that is just like, it just kept going into such a weird direction.
He
Where
really wants to go clubbing.
He wants to go clubbing, but he wants to go to
It
haunted
starts out
house
like a
more
drug
than Aqua.
advertisement.
Right, and then it goes into like he just wants to go out clubbing with his patient.
And his heart keeps getting elevated.
Right, and he kept saying he's jacking off, but he's not. He's going to Club
Well,
Aqua,
Aqua.
and he's not inviting.
But he really wants to go more to haunted house.
Right, but he really liked to go to haunted house more actually. And then you end up finding out that the reason he's getting into Aqua is because he built the deck outside, and then the deck collapses when Tim finally gets in
To haunted house.
to haunted house.
And then Kim Kardashian's head, she gets decapitated.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that part.
I
I need to
unfortunately
rewatch all these again.
Pay It Forward was another good one. That's going to be quoted
Oh,
for
yeah.
so long. Is the
55
50 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 150 eggs.
I like that one. It didn't.
I just
the
gonna
part
start
that-
saying, who knows? Maybe it'll catch on.
Right. The part that made me laugh is when he pulls up and the guy catches him when he's like, he's doing that like, oh, come on.
He's just
guy.
looking forward.
Come on, man. What's going on? And then whenever the lady's like, what is going on? He's like,
They're starting to pay it
they're
forward.
starting to pay the forward train. And then she reverses so fast. And she
55
does,
burgers,
yeah,
55 fries, 50.
that part was really funny.
The Biff Whiff children's
Oh my
choir
God,
one was good
dude.
too, because that's where Turnstile came in. In all honesty, I'm
Right.
glad they did not release this song out.
Have they? I was going to figure
No, they
that
have
out.
not. I'm
Okay.
glad they have not, because it's not their brand. It was
No,
just obviously
it's not.
Tim Robinson asked them to
Do
write
something.
write a very pop punk song, but there's no rules, man. Promise me
Yeah.
you're never gonna follow any rule ever again.
Hey, shirt. What did he call him?
Shirt brother.
Shirt brother.
They're wearing the same shirt. In the
I
sketch.
really fucked up. I went crazy in here.
and he like destroys the classroom.
I kept listening to this song, and then he starts playing the song, starts
Yeah,
ripping
Roy
something
Pete-
up.
Dude, what are you doing?
I dissed the song.
It was that one was really good, especially because I really liked him playing Santa Claus on the season 1 sketch, but
And season 2,
Dog Hair was good too. I think my barber cut my hair into a Cocker Spaniel.
That one wasn't my favorite, but I did like
The
that
VR
one.
shopping scene is what we referenced with.
Yeah.
I forgot how to breathe. This is one I wrote. The surprise party one. Is
I
very
like
good.
that one.
I really like that one because it's like this girl who
It's
brought rats
so
to work,
weird, yeah.
and she keeps feeding this cardboard cutout of their boss for his birthday.
Right.
She keeps feeding him like window cleaner, and
Right.
like she buys dog poop,
Yeah.
and puts it in a drink, and is going to like spill it on the guy. Like she keeps like
It's so
doing
weird.
shit to this cardboard cutout, and the birthday guy starts noticing, and he's like, "Hey, I want to apologize for I didn't come down as hard as you."
Mhm.
And then she's like, "Well, rats are to me is what dogs are to Rob."
Right. Well, I just love the sequence of her of it getting really eerie, and it's just her throwing looking around and then throwing water on him or throwing whatever was vodka on him.
And then the sitcom taping was also really good, where
Oh,
sitcom
yeah.
taping, they're like, your voice is gonna be heard by millions of people, and he's like, millions of people.
And I love the resolution of it is that they let him do it.
Yeah,
They're like, you know what? Okay, you can do it.
yeah,
We'll let you do that.
That's a really good sketch, because he got scammed. But
Um,
some of the ones I didn't laugh at all at was the metal motto search, where it's the metal man.
That one made me laugh at the beginning, and then it didn't pay off.
Conflict resolution was one that did not make me laugh either. I was like,
I thought that was funny.
I get it, but it's like, it's in my head. It was way too pertinent to what has been going on in my life.
Oh,
It was like, okay, great. You know what I mean? It was like someone just constantly making the same joke over and over again. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's great.
right. Well, that's why I liked it, because I was like, it seemed very real.
Yeah, this was a very realistic sketch. That was.
I think that's what happens in every single sketch, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And the one with Will Forte, where his
Yeah,
ponytail
ponytail.
gets stuck underneath a car.
Another
That
good
one's
one.
And the talking about kids thing was good.
Yeah. They go, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do?
Too. I don't know.
What's the next crazy thing we're going to do? How about this? What if we did this.
Is this something?
Is
And
this
he starts like
something?
fucking the wall.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out, okay? I don't know.
But yeah, that's most of the sketches in that season. But it's really good.
The one that we didn't mention that I thought was cool, and I brought it to Gavin. He didn't even realize that Tom Sharpling is in the. All I can call it is the volcano sketch where the girl says that that you can't.
She complimented.
Yeah, you can't compliment him
because he's too creative.
He's too creative.
And
that was
he's like, I
cool.
just see a little man. He's like, I thought that was an earthquake, or it's like I thought that was a volcano erupting. And the guy's like, really, here?
I thought this was a dagger.
Yeah, I thought this was a little man dancing around.
A pimp.
He's like,
He
what?
said, I
Yeah.
thought it was a pimp.
It's like, what the fuck? And he like picks up a pen. He's like, I thought this was a pimp.
I thought it was a pimp. But I thought that was fun that Tom Sharpling was in that. Lot of Office Hours guest alumni.
Of course,
You know.
you'd have noticed that.
Well, I did notice that. Very
Jesus.
cool. Yeah, I think out of the 3 sketches Tim has been in the past 3, Tim Heidecker has been in the past 3 seasons. I think this one was the best.
Yeah,
by far, because it's just like I'll always have. I would rather go to. I want to go to Haunted House and Aqua, but I'd actually rather go to Haunted House more in my head just all the time now. That's all I've been thinking about.
So,
anyways,
I hope we didn't talk about that too long.
fantastic.
Anyways,
Shut up. It wasn't that. Oh, I think this thing stopped over here. I gotta go figure that out. Okay.
my back is wet.
Yeah, mine is
Do
too.
you want to adjourn for a minute?
I gotta stand up because I gotta check this camera out real quick.
Do you want to adjourn for a minute? We'll pause it.
You want to pause for a sec?
Yeah. We'll
All
pause
right, let's
it.
take a pause. We'll take a pause and we'll regroup.
John. Nope. John.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with a major league.
Can we hand these out?
Give you one. Yeah. Give only one per class. Only one per person. Okay. We have a major taste test
Thank
on
you.
our hands. Why am I out of breath? Because God, I'm all
from Outrun.
fucking tangled. So 2 weeks ago, I discovered that ketchup chips had migrated to America, and then shortly found out thereafter.
Boy, you better go home.
Build that wall.
What? Can I have both of you guys just scoot over just a tad, both of you? I just want you guys closer to me.
So close to me.
And then I discovered that it was
Five Nights at
a
Freddy.
part of a
Promo.
not promo, but like
Premiere.
they came out with it was a summer
Tie-in.
collection. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for.
Collection.
Of 2 Doritos flavors. So it wasn't just Doritos ketchup migrating to America. It was ketchup Doritos and mustard Doritos for the summer. Mustard. And so I found that out after. Looked for them last week. Couldn't find them. Thought that they might have been a fake news.
Fraud.
Deep fake.
Found out they weren't. Gavin found them, and then I found them literally yesterday, so he didn't have to bring his over. Obama. So Jesus Christ, you're gonna need to turn that down. That was so loud.
I'm not going to play another sound.
So we have them here. The hot mustard Doritos here. I am so excited to try them. Gavin has been so excited. He has been bugging at me to open
I
his
bought
bag.
Them.
Actually?
Yeah, I have some in my apartment. And I was going to bring them, but he
Yours?
said, I found some.
Well, because I was like, I don't want you to try them until we all try them. Because I waited to try the ketchup Doritos.
No, I waited too, I promise.
I know, I believe you. Let me. Oh.
Ishmael.
it all the way?
Ishmael.
Okay.
You gonna grab one?
I'm not getting much mustard smell. Yeah, I'll grab one. I always like these.
Uppies.
What do you guys like? Do you guys like flatties or foldies?
I mean, it looks like we got a lot of foldies in here.
What do you prefer when you're going for a chip?
Like these.
You like a foldy?
Yeah.
I like a good foldy like this.
Dude, I'm like a... Hold on.
What do you like?
I got a good pose for your thumbnail.
Let's do it. What is it?
I'll do it after I eat my chip.
Oh, I thought we were all gonna do it.
All right.
All right, here we go. Dink. Sean, what do you like, flatties or foldies?
Oh, God. Tastes like pickles.
Oh no!
Oh. That's awful. Tastes like a fart, dude.
It's pretty mustardy.
This is exactly what I said they would taste like.
The ketchup ones were much better.
All right, here's the
Because
thumbnail.
Gavin was like, "Oh, these are gonna be so good," and I'm like, "Dude, it's gonna taste like hot yellow mustard," and it tastes like hot yellow mustard.
Razor, Mountain Dew, Dorito.
Gavin, grab your drink.
I'm like a gamer. I'm a IRL gamer.
All right, we got it. Yeah, those are god awful.
I'm having another one.
I'm gonna have another one too, but I hate it.
Oh, God,
I
dude.
hate it. It's like right away too.
I'm glad the aftertaste is better, but... Dude.
Horseradish.
Yeah.
Horseradish.
Yeah.
Wave.
Have you ever had horseradish?
I
Had
don't know.
horsey? You ever had any horsey sauce?
It's like a hot white sauce. Have you ever had a hot white sauce like on a roast beef or something? Sweet emotion.
I don't know.
Don't know about that.
Let's see if there's any.
I think the spiciness is keeping me coming back.
It is too. It's like there's like MSG in it, so it's like making me really want more. But like it's disgusting.
You're a MSG fan? You're a SMG fan? You love submachine guns?
I love some machine guns. I'm not seeing any horseradish in this, but it tastes like horseradish. Ugh. These are bad, but you're right. I want to eat more.
I know.
Why do I want to eat more?
It
I
just
don't even
tastes
like
like a
them.
fart after like 10 seconds. It's awful. It tastes funky. Like there's no way around it. It just tastes like funk.
It does taste
If
funky.
you've ever had
Okay.
horseradish, these taste like.
I want some more. I don't want to say I like them because I really don't like them.
I don't either,
The
but I keep
ketchup
wanting to
ones
eat
were
more.
delectable.
Ketchup ones were so fucking good. I had a bag, and I was like, maybe I should save some so we can eat them together. I ate them all.
Do they have? Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
They're really good.
You did not want to be here down here that night.
You should have seen it. What were you gonna say, Sean?
I was gonna say, do they have a cheeseburger flavored?
No,
Cheeseburger?
it's just
Cheeseburger?
Do they have a bread flavor?
taco flavor
Because you could put these and the ketchup ones together
on a burger.
on a burger flavored Dorito.
I'm having one more and then I'm putting them away
It's
forever.
not good.
I'm putting them away for good.
You like them?
No.
Like them?
No, I don't.
On a scale of 10, where do you rank them?
4. Not good. Do not recommend.
Man, where do I rank them?
4. Not the worst thing I've tasted. I think the maggot cheese was pretty bad.
Whoa, I'm saying 3.
The maggot cheese one was pretty bad.
5.5.
I'm gonna this bag will be finished,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be eating them like, oh, whoa.
Terrible.
Because again, it's like that MSG. It's like I keep wanting more of it.
I think it's the spiciness. It's gotta be.
Yeah, that aftertaste is good. Like it's like, I'm salivating. I want more now.
I also think I only want more because the aftertaste is just a fucking Dorito.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, it's a
You're like-
potato chip or a corn chip.
Fucking corn chip.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, they're that flip. That's a terrible flavor. Okay.
The terrible flavor.
That is a terrible flavor.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Oh man, I should have wrote a theme song.
Do we have a Rocky soundtrack anywhere?
Is it fair use?
Definitely not.
Into this
Oh.
like it's a microphone.
Hey, is this fair use?
Hey, is this fair use? Hello?
Well, look, the
again?
microphone is the can.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, we got Gavin inside of a can. Okay, folks.
When the Rocky theme isn't fair use.
All right, I've brought my laptop over here. I need both of you to not look at my screen anymore.
Okay.
Don't be screen cheaters. Don't try and look. Lock her up for her emails is what I'm trying to do.
Uh huh.
You know who I'm talking about. Not Obama. Okay, so if everybody could shut the fuck up.
Shut the front door.
Oh, I forgot to open my YouTube music playlist. So I want to set the stage here for a minute. Can somebody get a stage out so I can set it? So
I'm
I
gonna
want to.
accidentally keep talking to this like it's the microphone.
Well, you do that after I talk. How about that?
Mhm.
So I want to take you guys back to July 14th of last year.
Oh, wow. Oh, geez, where was I?
You weren't 21 yet. so you
Gavin
couldn't
and
count.
I were doing our podcast as we always do with our good friend Brennan Batchelor, and Gavin and Gavin had told me we had devised a plan somehow the week before that we wanted to do this because
I kept guessing. I kept knowing the songs of this bar we were at.
yeah, and you kept doing it like when we weren't asking, and it was really cool.
We're really good at doing that.
It was really cool, and you definitely didn't scare all the hoes away. I'm just kidding. I don't call women hoes. It was just that's just like a
Sorry,
internet
Livvy.
trope. Sorry, Livvy Dunne.
Sorry, Livvy and Baby Gronk and Drip God
I
or
have
King.
the Riz. I had the Riz. So Gavin was scaring the hose away as he always does. And Gavin was like, you should get a playlist together to have me guess the songs. And he was like, you got to make it songs I'll know. And I was like, okay, I'll throw some curveballs in there. So we did that. And then somehow it got to you wanting
Just
to
doing
guess just
Beatles.
Beatles songs. So I just went through the Beatles catalog and just played random songs. I started with like notable ones and then to others. And I would just play like a second. And Gavin would like that know exactly what it was.
I know that feeling.
So we did that, and then I don't know.
Trust me, I've been
I
there.
know that feeling.
Oh, I know that feeling. I'm trying
Wouldn't
to
be the first.
one. That's what's been going on. So after this happened, Sean, as far as I understood,
Sean felt challenged.
You
Sean
heard
felt,
about this.
Sean felt emasculated
I
by my
felt
ability.
unseen. I felt unseen is what
Yeah,
I felt.
yeah.
And why is that? What made you feel that way? Because you were like, hang on a minute, I can do that.
Yeah, I absolutely can do that. I'm thinking,
I know he can.
hey, he was playing Beatles Rock Band, and I was also playing with him.
I was playing left-handed.
100%.
I was playing left-handed bass.
Am I dragging that off?
And I'm
Yeah,
playing the drum set 100%, never missing a beat,
Which means you have to know the songs.
which means I have to know the songs.
We were really good at "I Am the Walrus." I remember that was like our highest song multiple years in a row.
taking that song out of the playlist.
I just remembered Yellow Submarine was
the most
stupid
boring.
song.
I had 100% on very hard,
Yeah,
which
because-
really isn't saying
because
much, but
because it's just
No doubt.
It's
How
just,
hard are you right now?
real 100%.
It's just bass drum and like snare.
No, it's way more complicated.
okay.
Okay, buddy. And Beatles Rock Band is the closest you can get to playing real instruments.
That's true.
So that happened. Sean wanted to be put up to the challenge.
Actually, I remember
Okay.
exactly where I was when I heard it because it was playing from my parents' room.
What was playing?
The
Wait,
podcast
Hold-
of the episode you were talking about.
So wait, let's take it back.
Oh my god.
So you were hearing your parents in their bedroom doing what?
Sean was in his bedroom.
I was in my
and could
room
hear
like,
it.
going like this. And then I was like,
Yeah.
and then I heard, my name's Gavin and I can do all the Beatles. No, I heard you.
Oh,
I heard you.
I'm Gavin.
What's
Hey guys, I'm Gavin.
what's the word I'm looking for? I heard you goo goo and no.
Salivating,
I heard you salivating over
slobbing on my knob.
Gavin's talent to discover or to know Beatles songs off the rip, and I'm like,
You're like that's
and
nothing.
I was playing along during that episode.
You were.
I was. I
From
was
your
like, I'm
parents'
there, and and at some points I'm like, I was a little quicker than Gavin there.
Interesting.
So
You heard this happening and you're like,
I could do that.
I could do that. Well, you were doing
100%.
it. You said you were doing it. 100%.
I've been doing it from a young age.
You're 100% hard. So that happened.
That's what I am.
and
all the time.
Christ.
He's sucking on
And
that
so
thing.
now we are here today. We have brought Sean on. We have brought Gavin on.
to my own show.
We brought him onto his own show so I could put them up to the challenge. So here is the challenge. Here is what the game is, what's going on. We have 12 Beatles songs total. Each song will only be played for 1 second, starting from the very beginning. Each player will have a chance. Did a dog just come up and sniff the microphone? Don't get too excited. Each player will have a chance to answer if it is their turn. So Sean will start.
Oh, so it's like a steal type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
like Family Feud.
You cannot. If Sean, you will go first. Gavin cannot answer. So I will play a second of the song. You we'll say like 10 seconds to answer. We won't really be counting, but like if it's taking too long, I'm gonna make you skip, and then it'll
Don't
be
worry,
Gavin's
I'm quick.
turn. If Gavin can't get it,
He's quick to finish.
It
if,
doesn't. Oh, okay. Sorry.
We take
if
turns.
either person can't answer it correctly or answer it at all,
Ain't gonna happen.
we will
Then it's the sudden death round.
we will play the song again from the very beginning, but this time for 3 seconds. If and then it'll go back to Sean again. Sean will have a chance. If he doesn't get it, then it goes to Gavin. Whoever answers it that time will get half of a point.
Yes.
And if neither of you get it, on that second round, then nobody gets the point. And we move
Okay.
on. So-
Yes. I'm stroking my face.
So I think that's all the rules,
Can I
right?
ask a
Anything
question?
else? Yeah, of course.
Are there gonna be like some really bizarre?
Prizes.
Are there gonna be some really
No, it's a fair
bizarre
question. It's a fair question.
Beatles songs?
So this is the thing. I have
He spoiled one for me, but he changed it.
Changed it.
Yeah.
changed it. I didn't even have that one on the list.
Good, but I honest to God did listen to that song
It's so
that
good.
night.
We'll talk about that.
So you've been
afterwards.
listening to the Beatles recently.
So
I've been in the IV room. I have shit else to do
all right, gentlemen.
besides work.
Take this.
Try hard.
Take
I'm gonna
this.
do this off the rip, no practice.
Oh, you didn't. I was going to ask.
No
that about you
practice.
guys.
I did
no.
practice because that's all I've got in the IV room is just music.
So, gentlemen, put the boxing gloves down. I mean, it depends on what you describe as obscure. I have only taken songs from studio albums. No live albums, no like demos.
Remastered.
no-
Right.
Yeah.
I was
of
more
like,
so
none of
talking
like,
like
take ones or take twos or like.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not all like the hits.
Okay.
I mean, this is the challenge you put up.
I understand. I understand. I'm
mean,
good at
listen.
making up song names.
But I mean, listen, even the layups aren't going to be as easy as, in my opinion. You're going to hear them and be like, huh? You're going to be like, huh?
Huh?
So, any more questions at all?
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
No live recordings. What do you think, guys? Are you ready?
Yep.
I think
So
I'm ready.
once again, Sean, you will start.
All right.
I will play 1 second of the song. I really hope I don't fuck this up. And without saying
Keep your
much
mind
else,
sharp,
if I play
baby.
a little bit longer, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's going to go. Gavin, be paying attention because you get ready to steal.
Yeah.
And
All right.
shut the
We ready?
shut
No,
the front
I'm gonna
door.
mic.
And the
not even gonna
first
mic.
song is... I'm just kidding. Like I was going to say this song. All right, here we go.
1, 2.
I saw her standing there.
1 point to Sean. Good job. Okay. Okay.
It's like you almost sang the lyrics.
I almost sang the lyrics. Gavin, next song to you. Remember, 12 songs total. Second song. Here we go.
Don't know that one.
Not
it
even going
Boys?
to try?
Boys.
Your final answer?
Yeah. Final answer.
Could you play it the
No.
1 second clip again?
Nope. Only once. You gotta pay attention. If you want to pass, it'll go back to Gavin, and I'll play 3 seconds. But then you might lose it.
Okay, I'll do 3 seconds.
All right. Back to Gavin. Gavin, here you go. 3 seconds of this song.
Nope. Don't know it.
This is definitely one of those songs I was talking about.
It's from a studio album.
Has it got a funky name?
I can't give you any hints. I'm sorry. You're a Beatles fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know it.
Nobody knows it? Okay.
No.
The song was Devil in Her Heart.
Is what album
that
was
from-
it from?
Can't
Please,
tell you
please.
anything else.
Okay.
Not till the end.
Really?
Next song. Okay, so this one will
Really?
go. This one will start with Sean.
Okay.
Sean, are you ready for the next song?
I'm ready.
Hold on, let me just make sure I'm ready on the point score card. Here we go.
I don't know.
No guesses?
None.
Gavin? I'm surprised.
No, I don't know that one either. I know it's an early album.
Do you want me to do a 3 second one now, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you now.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3 seconds. Gavin's gonna Shazam it.
No.
No, don't. No cheating. No cheating. Okay. You're texting your Beatles expert.
Yeah. I've
Anybody?
got a guy. Nope, I don't got a guess.
Nobody's got it. Okay. Moving on to the next song. That's 2 in a row.
So is it Gavin or
It's
me?
mine.
This is Gavin's now.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Don't know that one.
Really?
Yeah.
No, me neither.
I heard this today, and I was like, I know that song.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I, planned this out. Okay, 3 seconds. Back to Gavin. 3 seconds for a half point. Here we go.
Yeah. I really like that second chord. Don't know it.
It's an okay song. Okay. Oh, I didn't even say the last song, did I?
No.
Last song was When I Get Home.
Mm-hmm.
This song is Kansas City. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah,
but-
that was.
Okay, that's 3 in a row, man. I thought you guys were good. Okay, Sean, this is to you now.
He gets a layup. He gets
Probably.
layups, and then I get all the hard ones.
Here we go.
Come on now.
What is it?
It's yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I
That's
told
a
you.
point to Sean.
Stay at 2 points. That's crazy.
Listen, man, I didn't.
No, you're right.
I didn't go, oh, I'm going to make sure I give this one to Sean. I didn't do any of that. It
No, I
was
know.
all just like, I was
Chance.
not in my
Chancing,
right mind,
yeah.
so there's no way I could have thought that.
Right. You were
Much
out.
about it.
You're out of your mind.
I was out of it. Next
Also,
song.
you're the bigger Beatles expert.
Yeah, you're right.
Sean's beating you so far. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you're
say
right.
it. Okay,
Right.
next song, Gavin, your turn. Are you ready?
Here
Here we go.
No. I know that. That's Norwegian song. Norwegian. Fuck. Norwegian something.
I know it.
What is it?
I knew. Wait. Hold on. That's not. I'm gonna give you one more guess because I'm gonna say
Norwegian Wood. That's
okay.
the name of it.
Okay.
Damn
Then I didn't have to go any further. Then I think that's
I
fair.
thought I was gonna have a good steal there.
I played that.
Did you know it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you know it after he said it, or did you know?
I
when you
knew it.
heard
I actually that
Okay.
was gonna be my guess.
I played that in band sophomore year of college.
Did you really?
Jazz band.
Okay. Next one, Sean. You ready?
In the town.
Yellow Submarine.
Too easy.
It's
Come on,
definitely
man.
easy.
That's too easy.
Well, let's see if you can get this one, Gavin. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What number is this? What are we on now?
I don't know. 6?
8?
I was gonna say 8.
You ready, Gavin?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
When I'm 64.
Bingo. Didn't even have to play the whole second.
Bingo.
Okay, is this tied now? No, Sean.
No, Sean still got one more ahead
Sean's
of me.
up. Oops, I put that on the wrong person's thing. Okay, Sean. Can you keep it going?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the next. Ooh. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally take a song out?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it up.
Shit, I think I took a song out. Oh, because I meant to.
Just click undo.
I meant to take this song out, and I completely forgot to. So we're going to take that out right now.
Can I get double points if I guess the song before you play it?
Sure.
Uh,
Wait, is it your turn? Or is it Sean?
No,
No,
it's
it's Sean.
Sean's
So
turn.
no, don't
Damn
fucking
it.
say a word. You can do it next time. Okay, here's the next song, Sean.
Glass Onion.
Wow. Okay. Gavin, you want to guess this one before I play it? I'll give you 2 points.
Love Me Do.
No.
That would have been crazy.
That'd have been crazy.
I'm just saying.
Let me just make sure I'm not like I didn't. Did I fuck myself?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Glass Onion. That was from White Album. White Album.
Hold on.
Don't try and flex that.
I'm just saying. Just saying what it is.
Okay, Gavin, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Hey Bulldog.
That's a good one.
Bingo.
I forgot about that song.
Sean's still in the lead. Are you ready? Sean,
Yep.
for the next song. Here we go.
She's So Heavy.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's technically right. I'll agree.
I will do what I did with Gavin and say that's not the full name of the song.
Okay.
But I don't know the Beatles lore, but that's not the full name of the song. So if you want to if you want to succeed there,
I just got to think about the
I can give you half a point and let Gavin get a half.
In titles it says She's So Heavy,
Mhm.
and then there's words before it says like
You have that part right.
yeah. Oh, son of a gun.
I can give you half a point, but then that means Gavin gets a half point if he guesses it right.
Okay, yeah, give me half a point.
Okay, so you get half point. Gavin, what is the full name of the song?
I Want You. She's
I
So
was-
Heavy.
Bingo. So we're gonna give each of these guys half a point. It's not
Just
you're
guessed
still in
it.
the
There's
lead.
literally nothing wrong with even
Nothing to
guessing.
lose.
Right. I mean
That's why I said Norwegian Wood.
Oh my god.
still you're Gavin's still half a point behind.
Yeah. Still got to
Okay, Gavin.
Uh-huh.
Last song.
Uh-huh.
This is the last song. This is number
The last
12.
one.
You have a chance to get it right
To
here.
get the lead.
To get the lead. And take it. You win if you
Yeah.
get this. Here
Let's
we
go.
go. Oh, he doesn't know it right away. He didn't know it right away.
All through the day. I mean mine.
He won it.
God, son of a fucking.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
okay, so if
To be fair, we
that was
didn't
a
get
good
those
one.
two. We didn't get those three in there.
okay, how about Sean? I will give you the tiebreaker question, all or nothing, to tie
Yeah.
to win it right
Yeah.
here if you want it.
Go for it.
Only if it's fine with Gavin.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
I'm cool.
So this is a question. Only a true super fan will know this.
Wait, it's a question, not a song.
It's not a song. It's a question. Only a true super fan will know this. Okay.
I'm okay.
How many Beatles albums were included in this playlist? How many albums were in this playlist? Total?
5.
Gavin, I'll put the question to you. How many Beatles albums were
Give me a
included?
name them out.
If that helps you get how many they were, yeah, sure.
Okay,
on my
so there
fingers.
was Norwegian Wood, which is Rubber Soul, I think.
I cannot tell you what the songs
Yeah,
were again.
yeah. There was Get Back with I Me Mine. There was Yellow Submarine, the album. I'm gonna say 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, you're both wrong. It was 12. It was every
All
single
different
OG.
albums.
Damn.
It was all of the OG UK release albums.
Cool.
I took a song off each
Epic.
of them in order. If you didn't catch up either, I did a song from each album in order.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
So you
good.
catch on. Sean, I'm sorry you lost.
It's unfortunate.
that's all right.
You
I
had
really,
you had
I
a chance.
really had that.
You could
In
have
my
had
mind,
it.
I
We would
had
have been
it.
tied.
I was going
We
to
would've been
guess.
tied.
That was the point. Yeah, if you guys would have gotten tied, we would have gone to that tiebreaker question. But
I was
nobody got
thinking.
it, so
I was
probably
thinking
didn't.
of questions that you could ask as trivia, as like a, just in general. I was thinking of like who is the oldest band member?
Wait a minute. I think you guys were tied up. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Would that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well, nobody got the
we
tiebreaker
each missed
anyway.
3
so-
songs, so
We did.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless I
And
wrote this
4.5
down wrong, I
is
could have
9, so-
written this down wrong too. Maybe I did. Anyways, well, it was either a tie or we'll figure out whenever I edit it who really won,
Yeah.
or if it was a tie. It was either a tie or Gavin won, but I think it was a tie for my calculations. Well, good job to both of you, even though
Good game.
you're both losers now.
Okay.
Fucking idiots. Anyways, that was fun. We
I
should
was
definitely
thinking
have a rematch, especially if that did just end tied.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come study up next time.
Apparently.
You would have had it though. If you would have
Yeah.
gotten that, you actually would have won then.
In my mind, I have it.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't.
I
speak up?
wanted to say.
I
want you.
was
I wanted to say that.
kind of taken off by Norwegian Wood.
I know.
I could.
You
I
almost
knew
lost
I
it.
knew it was Norwegian something, but I couldn't.
You almost lost it.
I was gonna steal that one. I was really.
And then you could have won it.
Have
That
not.
too, man. You put up a good fight, man. I'm surprised.
did
I
it.
was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, Gavin's gonna win this, no doubt in my mind.
No.
I was proven wrong. I was proven.
I don't
wrong.
go down that easy.
I know, man. I've seen you go down, and it wasn't easy. Trust me. Moving on, folks. We are going to be moving into our next door drama segment because we are wrapping up this late evening. If you don't know what next door drama is, and Sean, maybe a little refresher for your dumb little brain.
Oh, I know.
We do a segment every week, pretty much every week, where we go to the infamous Nextdoor website. You guys can read off each other, I guess, if that works. Go to the infamous Nextdoor website, blog posting website, where people in your neighborhood, depending on a certain mile radius of whatever you belong to, can post shit literally about whatever they want to talk about. And a lot of it is just insane garbage. Now, what we do with that is we take a blog entry and we script out all 100,000 comments. It's really not that many, but I strategically go through the comments and script it out. We reenact it as a dramatic enactment. So I found out something that I sent to Gavin whenever I was preparing this next door drama that I've never noticed in like the almost year or so we've been doing this segment. Is there is an option on the Nextdoor website. I don't use the app. I use the interface website. And I noticed on the right-hand corner by the comments section a little option that said like filtered comments. And I was like, what is that? And I clicked on it. There's an option to either look at comments that Nextdoor's like AI is filtering to get rid of the ones that they're deeming like should not be, like they're self-moderating. Now there's also moderators for each neighborhood. I know because I see them comment all the fucking
Because
time.
I am one.
'Cause I am one.
Big moderator on campus.
But there's like if the moderators don't get it, oh no,
Oh, actually, I'm a.
No.
that was bad.
I'm
if the
a,
mods don't get to them in time, then they're like Nextdoor Drama's like built-in moderator will take these ones off.
I'm
So
a next door
you can-
moderator.
You can filter those. You can filter through all of the comments that are live, and that's when I started seeing some real interesting things. Which some of them did come up in this Nextdoor Drama. They're just There weren't any. I mean, we're obviously not going to read
not
ones with
juicy.
like slurs or anything in it because I didn't see any of those. But we would not be reading those if there were. I would bring them up. I would
Aw,
bring them up
man.
and be like, "This was in there," but it's just like they're more unhinged, is the way to put it. So this week, the next
People not afraid to speak their mind.
to speak the truth on Truth Central. This week's next door drama is titled "How Can I File a Complaint Against a Neighbor?" Gavin, would you be able to start the recording over again when you get a second? The characters are me. I will be playing Montana, who is upset and has a big problem. Gavin.
Something called Truth Central.
Gavin will be playing Lisa, who's a TV-loving suburban mom. Sean will be playing Dale, who's a jokester. You're a jokester. You're a quirky guy. And without saying much more else, I'm going to play the Next Door Drama intro song, and we're going to get right into it,
What's the
folks.
song that goes... Da, 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 da.
What is the song?
Sorry, you caught me in the middle of something.
I can't hear you.
This is throwing me off. Okay.
This week on Next Door Drama.
She loves you.
I forgot which song it was.
And you know there should be glad.
I don't think that's
She
the song.
loves you, yeah.
That's not it either. Oh, no, this was it. No, that's not it. This is it.
What the Is this the intro?
No, the intro already played. We're in it now. How can I file a complaint against a neighbor? He is so rude to us and recently threw a fit because our sprinkler got him wet when he was outside and cussed out my fiance and sprayed the dog in the face with his hose and continued to try and spray my fiance with the hose. Apparently the people who lived there before me moved out because of how horrible he is. 3 of my neighbors want to complain about him too.
At David. If you have a video of him,
Don't say that part. Don't say that part.
if you have a video of him wiping a kid, maybe call the holiness. Let them check on them babies.
I think it's whipping.
I know, it says... It's
Oh, it is wiping? Oh, never
Wiping.
mind.
So you need to take this seriously. There is a show called Fear Thy Neighbor. It is terrifying.
Oh my goodness, is it? The things you would never even think that could happen.
The country music song says it's the best. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
You have 2 lines.
Bake him some chocolate chip cookies. Put X-Lax in them. Have fun.
Better yet, make him a chocolate pie.
Truth Central.
I was trying to find a fart.
Have fun. I like put X-Lux in them. Have fun.
I don't understand what the first thing I had to say was. I don't get
If
that
you have a
at
video
all.
of him wiping a
Who
kid,
is
I think it was
David?
supposed to be whipping.
No, I mean, he just pulls the comments from wherever in
Yeah.
the thread and scripts it.
Yeah.
So he was probably replying to someone else. But
It's
if you haven't
mostly
heard-
fake news.
It's if you have video of him wiping a kid, maybe call the holiness.
Who's holiness?
It had to
Who
be
the fuck is-
whipping. It had
yeah,
to be
I know,
whipping.
but whipping. But who is he calling? The holiness? The hotlines? Maybe is that what he tried saying?
I don't know. No, it's Charlene. It's not a he. Technically, it's Charlene again. He was playing Dave.
Charlene, real.
Really.
Get a grip, Charlene.
Quit wiping your kids. Quit wiping my kids.
And maybe I was thinking like wiping the floor with him, you know, like fucking just beating the shit out of him. But
I read it as whipping.
yeah, well,
I'm trying to see it as
like-
hotlines.
you're illiterate, so
That is.
I'm trying to see it as hotlines, but there's still 2 S's at the end, so
Yeah,
it
holiness.
really couldn't have been a typo.
Call their holiness. Okay, guys.
check on them babies, and they even use the correct It's supposed to be IES after Y. If you replace Y with IES,
Okay, grammar Nazi.
I'm just saying.
Hitler.
Somebody's been spending too much time on Duolingo. Okay,
I've been doing the English course on Duolingo.
I've been doing your mom on Duolingo. I'm just kidding. That was me.
Fuck off.
I didn't actually mean that. It's just a your mom joke. Okay? God.
So
I'm never coming back on.
pathetic, dude.
Dude, get off of my ass about it. Okay. Next up, Sean, you know this segment. It is What You Listening To.
segment very well.
And it, of course, is the segment where Gavin and I and a guest, whoever's here, recommend what we've been listening to in the past week or just recently, whether it's a song, an album, or even an artist on occasion. Gavin, you knew what you were going to do, and you are doing, I don't think it's our first repeat, but it's definitely one of the first repeats.
This is an intentional repeat.
Yeah,
This
right.
is I
We
am
know-
doing it intentionally.
we
I know I've
know.
recommended this before.
You've talked about this ad nauseum.
God, I love this album.
And what is it?
Well, Carson, if you must know, it is the new Abnormal by The Strokes, released in 2020, April 10th, 2020. It's almost 3 years.
I like during COVID.
Yeah. It's 3 years ago, right as COVID started. So,
I have COVID, guys.
F COVID. In the
I
chat.
have
COVID in chat?
Yeah, I have absolutely been
No idea.
devouring this album. Just absolutely fucking killing this album in the IV room. I know most of the lyrics of these songs now in order. And I really very, very much enjoy this album. I've gotten a lot more out of it, and I've gotten a lot more out of it. It's got a lot more mileage out of me. I thought I listened to it a couple of times back then. Now I'm listening to it way more.
That happens to me with a lot of albums.
Yeah,
too.
I'm like, this album is really good. I'm making bad decisions. Really, really bad decisions. It's really good.
That's a song on there?
Yeah. At the Door was one that I also put out there.
You put out there.
I
You
really,
put it out yourself?
Yeah. At the Door has a really cool music video of like 80s anime.
Oh, that's cool.
It actually goes pretty well together. I really enjoy it. That song is really good. Why Are Sundays So Depressing? Ode to the Mets is also really good.
The Fulton Mitch.
Adults Are Talking and Brooklyn Bridge to Chorus are very good. Eternal Summer and Selfless I don't really listen to as much, but that's just what comes up on my not signed in to YouTube account. Like YouTube like keeps track of like your computer if you keep logging in. And you know, so like I don't have a history running, but it keeps track of what songs I've listened to before. So like here's a playlist of all the songs you've ever listened to in this IV room computer. So yeah.
Nice.
So I really enjoy this album. You should go listen to it. Very good.
I will. Maybe I'll finally do it. I'm
And
not a huge fan of that era.
I
of music.
actually got recommended to listen to Tool today because of my shirt while I went to go get an oil change. So
Somebody's like, if you like Ghost, you like Tool.
He was acting like one.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
But it's true. Someone actually did was like they were like, I noticed your Ghost shirt. You must listen to Tool. I assume you listen to Tool. And I'm like, no, I actually don't. I actually haven't really listened to
Tool's great. I love Tool.
I was and she.
It's hard.
She
it's
said
too much,
listen
though.
to your 2006. Listen to their 2006 10,000 whatever. And I was like, okay. So I listened to the first couple songs, and it does sound like the same guitar as
good.
Ghost. So
Good stuff.
pretty good.
Sean, you know what you're listening to? You want me to go next?
I know what I'm listening to.
What are you listening to, baby?
I know what I'm listening to.
Unlike you guys,
Baby girl.
I do not listen to albums.
Yeah, I know. We still haven't gotten you there, huh?
I choose a song and I play it a lot.
Right on the touch tunes.
Yep.
And
And
what
one
is
I've
it
been
this
listening
week?
to recently a lot is Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah.
song.
You didn't
Yeah.
like that song a while ago. If I
No,
recall
that's not
correctly.
true. Different
No,
song.
Devil. It was
Yeah,
that's
and I don't even mind that
Devil Wears
song
Prada.
now. But I would listen to that song a lot in the car, and I heard it like twice, 2 days like in a row when I was at work playing on the radio.
Well, that makes sense. That's a very radio song.
Yeah, but it was
Real
playing like Under Armour.
Well, way to just
Please-
pimp out where you work.
you. Won't you guess my name?
That one I
that.
don't get down as much with that
He didn't
one.
like that song.
I like Rolling Stones.
But Give Me Shelter, I actually listened to last week. It's a really good.
Good song.
I was able to correctly. I did this at the bar I watched the finals at
Mm-hmm.
with one of my friends. Was I guess this song and the year
And the year.
and the year it came out.
You know,
Whenever-
that'd be
was
an-
this when you're by yourself?
no. This was not when I was by myself.
Oh,
That'd be another good one. Is popular songs from the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah,
70s and 80s, not
70s.
60s.
Nah,
60s. You still have like doo-wop.
it's still
country
Beatles.
music.
Well, I wouldn't be
60s is
picking
still
that.
Beatles.
Yeah.
I know.
But I'm saying like
But you got the
yeah.
Kinks.
We already
you got
did
all
that.
that shit. You got.
You really got me.
You got.
How does it go?
You really got me. You remember? Do you remember ever playing that in Pep Band? Did we ever play that? We played it like a couple times. We had it in our repertoire.
Maybe. I mean, I banged. I banged it. You and I banged. I banged a cowbell. That's all I really did, pal. I didn't do much.
So
Okay.
let's Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones.
What I am.
What are you listening to, huh? Big
What are you listening to?
I don't think I've recommended this before, but I might be doing a repeat. I don't think I am, though.
I'll fact check you on this one, buddy.
I am listening to the 2013 album by the band Citizen called Youth.
Maybe. I'm saying maybe. I think you have.
Now, this is a band that I don't...
I'm going to audit this.
I do not listen to other than these 4 songs that are on this album, but I didn't want to recommend the 4 songs, so I'm recommending the album as a whole. The album is just okay as a whole, but what makes it like this, if this was just an EP with these 4 songs, it would be like, in my opinion, one of the greatest like emo, Midwest emo type alternative rock EPs of all time, because there's a 4. These songs are there. It's a 10-song album, and there are 4 songs in a row that are their number 1 songs on their charts, and they're fucking just perfect songs. So the songs that I'm recommending off the album are "The Summer," "Sleep," "How Does It Feel," "The Night I Drove Alone." Holy shit, those songs are like, I still get the tingles when I listen to these songs because they're so good and they're emotional, and it's like, it's probably like corny emo, Midwest emo, like heavier stuff from that era, but like, holy shit, is it so good. And if anybody's into that kind of like genre, you'll know what I'm talking about. Cause
what was the name of that one song? Like, I sat alone in my car. Was that on there?
Sat alone in my car.
You just said it.
Oh, The Night I Drove Alone?
The Night I Drove Alone.
Yeah.
So good. Gavin's Experience is almost the name of that song.
The Night I Drove Alone?
The night I sat alone at the bar
and watched the NBA Finals.
Watch Game 2 of the NBA Finals.
I'm gonna make a Midwest emo song to that.
You should.
With like at the end of the game where it's like Jokic with a triple double. It starts out like that, and then it goes into a guitar, and it's like sat alone.
Mm-hmm. More of a country song. Drinking the beer.
Sat alone.
People, God is great. Beer is good.
Thunder heavy rain.
People look crazy.
Cold beer on
So,
Friday.
I mean, I'm technically recommending an album, but just listen to those 4 songs if you haven't. Holy shit.
Please.
So good. I recommend both of you guys listen to it.
I think I will.
I think Gavin will like it. Sean, I'll be iffy on. I don't know. It's probably not your Will Forte.
What?
Wait.
What popular band is it nearest to?
Genre.
Like Avenged Sevenfold?
Not even.
Because I'm going to say I really don't like them that
don't
much.
think that's emo. That would be like...
What album is it from?
Call that garbage.
What album did you recommend?
What did y'all recommend?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane?
The album is Youth by the band Citizen.
Oh, okay.
Do you know... Do you know the band Movements at all?
No.
Let me play you... This is a Movement song. You might know this. Let's see if you know this. Anything there?
Nope.
Okay, this is...
Microwave.
Kind of like Microwave.
Title Fight.
Yeah, they're like Title Fight. Just like this. This is one of the songs. This is How Does It Feel?
Midwest emo.
Yeah, exactly.
Midwest emo.
Like American football. Like stuff you don't listen to.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Fuck you, dude.
But I don't know. You might like it. It's fucking good. Just those 4 songs are fucking... Great fucking record, man. All right, let's fucking end this.
I finally have the outro actually here. So
how did that happen? Oh,
it's muted though. I don't know.
I kind of like it. It sounds like we're doing a podcast in the room.
Well, everybody, thank you for listening to the Seven Kinds Podcast, episode 118. Is that right? 118. Be sure to keep watching, keep listening, keep subscribing, keep rating, and keep commenting. We like seeing what you guys comment down there. It's really we really appreciate it. Constructive, or even just talking about my hairline.
Literally, just say anything.
Literally, just say anything. You can say my hairline, and I'm trying to cover it up. You could say more about my hairline. I think if you should definitely say more about my hairline.
I don't think anyone...
No, they are.
No, actually, they are.
We're trying to shut them down, but
Who's they?
Damn.
Shh. I don't want to reopen any wounds right now, but please do let us know what you guys think about the Baby Gronk, Baby Diggs. And
Yeah.
the
Just
Drip
an
King.
unfortunate situation all around.
I mean, it's definitely going to go a little bit deeper, and I have a feeling this will not be the last time we talk about it. But let us know what you guys think, and maybe Gavin and I can settle this off the air.
This isn't the last you've heard of Baby Gronk.
The vultures are waiting to pick your bones.